Guys, what is going on? Guys, how's it going? How is it going, man? You know, I hope you guys are doing good. I hope things are going well, right? 1 second, guys. Let's do this real fast. Hold on, real fast, guys. 1 second. Okay. So, guys, I hope you guys are doing well, right? Keyshawn's here. What's up, man? He said the Wall's undefeated. Facts. Guys, Father Time is no joke, man. 2000s guy. What's up, dude? Rajai is here. What's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. Guys, I had a story. Hold on, that I'm trying to pull up here. I thought I just had it up. Ooh, guys, here we go. A couple stories here. Here we go. 1 second. There it is. Okay. Tim Hicks, what's up, dude? John, what's up, man? Red Door, what's going on, my friend? Let me see. DTM is here. Laughing Man, what's going on, guys? I'm gonna drop the link early, right? Let's do that. Because, guys, we're talking about these 304s hitting the wall, okay? And guys, I've talked about this at length. But guys, there's a couple of concepts I have here, all right? Though we're going to talk about, there's 3 different walls here that chicks hit, okay? Laughing at, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Kelvin, what's going on, my brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. King Raymond, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Steve is here. Good to see you. Steve, I got to get your sound effect still, man, the one you want. So I'll get that one, okay?
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
Emoji Mister, what's up, dude? He said, I almost missed a silk because I was at a WNBA game. Emoji Mister, he was the one with the green dildo that he was going to throw in the He threw it, and then all of a sudden, you see freaking Emoji Mister at the WNBA game, guys.
Who is this guy?
I don't know.
After he throws the dildo on the court. And he threw a smoke bomb in the middle of the crowd. Snowboard, how's it going, man?
Going good.
Good. All right. Guys, once again, I don't care. My news intro is loud. So here we go. All right, here we go, guys. Look at this, guys. So,
breaking news first at 4. We have learned 2 University of Iowa employees are on leave after comments they made about the school's DEI practices. A U of I spokesperson says Andrea Tinoco and Corey Lockwood have both been placed on leave. Fox News and conservative outlet Town Hall both posted videos of the employees. In one video, Tinoco was heard saying DEI and student organizations will still exist.
There you go. There you go, guys. There you go. Right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. See? See? Guys, what did Orange Man say? No DEI. We knew these thunderheads, it's going to happen no matter what. Well, I guess not, huh? And guys, usually snitches get stitches, but you know, homeboy had his iPhone recording. Someone that they work with had his iPhone on record. It's like, we'll see about that. So, Batty Commander, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. A snowboard. Are you surprised?
I'm surprised it was in Iowa, actually, that they were trying to pull any of that.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
I would have
Despite
thought it was
changes
Berkeley, California or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
the law. In the other, Lockwood explained how the university has been reframing its language since Iowa banned DEI-related spending at the state's public universities.
Dumbass. There's this black girl who's going viral because she was like, give me a AARP aged white dude boss any day over these DEI hires. She said every single white dude named Stan who plays golf that I've worked for has been more than fair, has been great, but all the women and minorities I've worked for, forget about it. Oh, here we go, guys.
And good night, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Anthony Antoine. We begin with breaking bond. A criminal district court judge gives a 21-year-old aggravated robbery defendant a PR bond, which is commonly known as a get-out-of-jail-free card, even though that's prohibited by state law.
Hey, guys, what do you think? I mean, what sex do you think this judge is? Do you think it's a man or a woman? Yeah. Do you think it's a man or a woman?
It's a woman.
Thank you.
Here's Fox 26's Randy Wallace with the latest in his ongoing series.
351st.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go, guys.
Senorita Dub.
There you go, guys. Right?
Those are like
Absolute
304
clown
earrings
world.
for a judge.
Yeah. Someone says this is disgraceful. This is a joke.
Criminal District Court Judge Nada Cornelio gave Jared Wilson a personal reconnaissance
Look at
bond,
that.
even though he's
Cornelio.
charged with aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon.
Let him out of his own recognizance when he's charged with aggravated robbery. Look at that. Damon Dennis, how's it going? Vintage, how's it going? Dante, what's up, man?
That's a no-no because we enacted a law, better known as Senate Bill 6, that eliminated most violent crimes, including aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon, from being eligible to get a PR bond.
So she broke the law. She broke the law by letting this guy off. I mean, out on his own recognizance.
I was like, you can't be doing this. It's a violation of the statute. You can't give a PR bond, bottom line, to anyone for charging with an aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon. But it happened.
A judge gives a PR bond for aggravated robbery, which...
All right. And then, guys, here's another one right here. Look at this.
He's not alive. Is he alive?
I don't know.
Phoenix is not done fighting this woman. Police went after her for years with trumped-up charges. After the court tossed those charges, she filed a lawsuit. And now records show the city just pulled out of a settlement. If she looks familiar, it's because she's the driver who hit and killed a Phoenix police officer who darted unexpectedly into rush hour traffic. It was tragic, terrible, but the city couldn't let it go then. And as you're about to see, they still won't now, even though new video shows the city admits the officer made a mistake.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He was a pedestrian, and the pedestrians have the right of way. You know what I'm saying? Guys, this sucks because if someone jumps out in front of your car, you know what I'm saying? You were driving too fast and you're cooked. You know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace, Officer Paul Rutherford. Signs across the Valley freeways recognizing and honoring the...
Hold on, guys. Let's go to this one that I found right here.
Why did they pick that picture of the guy doing that Dr. Evil thing?
Here we go, guys. Look at this. This is the other one I found.
New tonight at 5, a former postal carrier pleads guilty, accused of stealing checks and credit cards out of the mail.
Guys, what do you think this person looks like?
I'll let the chat guess, but
guys, what do you think that this dunderhead works at the post office and is stealing checks? What do you think this dunderhead looks like?
Yeah. Fried chicken enthusiast.
Yeah. Legal News assignment editor Mike Rogers is at the desk. Mike, she's accused of...
Homegirl on the left.
Yeah?
Get it. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? You know?
I'll take the B-dub. You can have her. I'll take the B-dub on the right.
She's like all these babes. You get their pilot lit, they can suck start a leaf blower.
Just living a lavish lifestyle off the stolen funds?
Yeah, and then flaunting it all over Instagram, according to federal investigators who have now.
That's how you know it was a B-dub.
100%. You see her pull up and her mail truck has spinner rims.
She's driving around in her mail truck, guys.
Yeah.
And who worked at the Torrance post office. We'll show you some of the photos that they've released through court documents. This is just one of the checks she is alleged to have stolen, a $45,000 check. This happened over the course between 2022 and 2025 when they say that she would steal checks and credit cards out of the mail and then brag about it.
There it is, guys. There it
idiot.
is. There it is right there. And you know that this daughter have put these checks into her own account. You know what I'm saying?
You stupid woman.
Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that.
Wow.
On social media. There you see one of the photos from her Instagram account, and she was then caught on several different security cameras buying things using the alleged stolen goods. An Apple store, you saw that, Home Depot, where she was apparently purchasing a rug. All of this obtained by federal investigators, but then a lot of it also obtained from her Instagram account, where she would post things like this, walking out with luxury high-end bags from this local stores. Now, they accuse her of also giving some of the money to some of her co-conspirators, which they allege that then would cash some of the checks. You see the large stacks of money. Again, a lot of these coming from her own social media accounts that investigators were able to seize. They also were able to use some backtracking of data and text messages to get some of the information as well. She did plead guilty to that one count of postal fraud, or of mail fraud, rather, bank fraud, I should say. And they're also have her in custody as well. She's been in custody now for the last several months, ever since she was arrested late last year on these charges. Guys?
Wow. All right, Mike. Thank you.
Probably wire fraud, too.
They always tell on themselves.
Yeah.
Always tell themselves. Here
You
go,
work
guys.
at the post office and you're showing all that money. It's like, just, you can't even make this up.
Here it is, guys. Watch this.
Didn't want this out. Fraud inside Kentucky's transportation cabinet.
Here we go.
Licenses issued without a driver's test.
It is an ongoing WDRB investigation, and tonight we hear from a whistleblower who says coworkers used her login to pull off this scheme.
The employees were being paid underneath the table.
They say sometimes
I immediately let my supervisor know about it.
truth hurts.
Did you ever think that this would cost you your job?
No,
And for Melissa Mormon,
I was angry for a long time.
this is one of those.
We now come back.
It hurts me that I'm talking about this, and I actually like where I was working at.
Times.
I came into the office that day. My computer was shut down. I was told to go to the front door. Detectives came in. They interviewed me. That was it.
Mormon says she was fired 3 months after she sent this letter to the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet, blowing the whistle that workers at the NIA Center licensing branch were selling driver's licenses under the table to people who never took the driver's test.
Look at that, guys.
Undocumented workers.
How did it work?
Look at that. Giving them to illegals.
Yep. Who then go kill people because they don't know how to drive or follow
Hey,
the
guys,
laws.
Snowboard, have you, or Corey, have you guys ever driven through like San Antonio, Texas, or Austin, or any of that? Yeah, I don't know if you guys have.
I've never been to that part of the country, no.
So
hell from Texas.
No way, dude. Texas is awesome. Austin's cool. San Antonio's cool. Dallas is cool. All the rest.
No.
Texas, dude, you're on. What's wrong with San Antonio and Austin? Even Austin, guys, you can just hang out in Austin. All the weird people stay like in their own little areas. Like San Antonio is cool. I lived in San Antonio for like 3 years.
When was that?
Huh?
When was that?
2009 to 2012.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Austin,
I have friends there.
I've heard Austin has homogenized so much it's lost its weirdness.
Well, you remember the whole thing about Austin being weird is that it was woke in the middle of Texas.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't see how Austin's any different where it's just more woke now. But you go to Dallas, you go to San Antonio, it's fine, but just don't go to Houston. Ugh. Yeah, guys, Texas is cool, man. You know, the only thing bad is that property tax.
It's full of Texans.
if you go to San Antonio, Austin, Houston, your car insurance is going to go through the roof because of uninsured motorists. I think it's like 6 out of 10 people on the road in San Antonio don't have car insurance.
No wonder they drive like jackasses.
Yeah, a lot of them are illegals too. You know, so Jessica, what's up, dude? It's good to see you, man.
What's going on?
The undocumented workers would come into the office in groups. They would provide them either permits or driver's license illegally. So they will bypass without even taking the test.
How much?
$200 a person.
Up to 5 times a day,
That's it?
she says.
Was this an everyday thing?
Almost, yes.
I first reported on the driver's license fraud investigation in April after getting my hands on one of the state's revocation letters. We learned the transportation cabinet sent more than 1,500 of them in 5 months, telling drivers their license was issued in error and must be returned or they could be criminally charged. At the time, state officials confirmed at least 2 terminations, and ongoing state and federal investigations focused on the NIA Center in West Louisville and the E-Town license branch. But they denied all of our records requests, withholding 2,300 documents on the fraud. Mormon's story fills in the blanks.
I found out it may have been going on for a couple of years before it was found out.
We're told it wasn't as simple as people getting state-issued driver's license or permits without taking a test. She says 2 of her colleagues at the NIA Center approached her with a business venture, asking if she wanted to get in on the scheme.
I was asked to bring certain customers in, and they are brought in to me without signing in. And you would scan their documents as usual.
Documents made to look legitimate, like birth certificates and social security cards, according to the letter she wrote to the state. But a key to pulling off this scheme was making sure the required Homeland Security screening was never run.
I started getting these emails saying, are you doing this? Are you doing this? Are you doing this?
And that's where it unraveled. She says those workers were using her login, a password she says her bosses made her share, as all workers at the driver's license branch did not have their own. Mormon was training to be a supervisor.
I'm not even at my desk because I'm doing various duties, or I'm not there for the day. So once things start kind of coming together, I'm like, what's going on?
Was it always undocumented workers?
Yes.
Every time?
Every time.
It does not surprise me.
Adrian Trevetti helps people trying to obtain legal status, an immigration attorney for 14 years.
For those immigrants that don't have a pathway to obtain legal status, having a driver's license could mean the difference between getting home from work safely, to their children, to
This
their
woman's about to start like crying.
wives or husbands, and not for a relatively small price to be able to have that chance.
So she's justifying it.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm telling you guys, this is why I'm telling you, guys. Snowboard court, everyone in the chat. Let me know if you agree, guys. Put a 1. With every single crazy progressive policy that ruins society is women's fault because they vote for it.
Yep. And these are all Democrat voters too.
Single
100%.
one. Every single one. Transformers, open borders, defunding the police, high taxes. You know what I'm saying?
Like legal heroin, things like that. Legal drugs.
The standard, taking parallel parking out of the driving test. You know what I'm saying? David Choi, what's up, dude?
Parallel parking.
I'm dead ass. You guys know that?
I know, I get it.
Yeah. Which states do not require parallel parking? Oh, go away. All right. Several states do not require parallel parking as part of the driver's license test. You guys ready for this? You guys ready?
Hit it.
Alabama, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Florida, Illinois, Maryland, Nebraska, North Carolina, Iowa, Oregon, South Dakota, Virginia, and Wyoming. Look at that. absolute clown world.
When I took my driver's test, I had to do it in my mother's 1975 Chrysler Newport. And she could parallel
like a boat.
park like a beast. Oh no, that wasn't a boat. Their 73 Imperial that they got later was a boat.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing about the Malays era cars. You know, some of them, the like 74 and up, the 74 to like 78. There were some pretty cool cars. They did 0 to 60 in 2 weeks, obviously, because of the gas crisis.
But
there were some pretty cool ones.
But by the time it got to 60, it was like driving a recliner.
Yeah. There's a couple of them, like the Coronado and a couple of those that were cool cars, man.
Those old caddies where the hood was the length of my Mazda 3.
Yep. If you were to put a new LS motor in there, you know what I'm saying? That'd be great.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, so let's go back here and then we'll get started in the top.
Avoiding deportation, even just for that day. They're willing to take it.
To Mormon, this license scheme exploited people.
I didn't want no parts of it.
Mormon says she wrote this letter with her boss on.
Hang on 1 second. You know that woman who was just like crying?
Yeah.
She didn't care about the DMV worker who lost her job and everything like that at all.
Yeah.
She just cares. She's like, this guy can't get home from work because his husband is beating her. So, like, she's just like, she was about to start crying. It's like they're breaking the law.
Yeah. But she also didn't care about the people that were at risk on the road by having people, unqualified drivers on the road.
Yeah.
You understand?
Later, she was fired the same day.
Gut punch, yes. Very hard gut punch.
She was 2 years and 3 months onto the job, but she didn't technically work for the state. Mormon was a contractor for Quantum, a staffing agency.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so guys, the wall is undefeated, guys. Okay? It's undefeated. Guys, Father Time, all these chicks trying to get in the ring with Father Time. They always try and get in the octagon with Father Time. Guys, Father Time is a Gracie Jiu-Jitsu black belt, you know, a gold medal wrestler, Olympic medalist, you know, a friggin'
samurai master,
heavyweight champion boxer. Has got friggin' Diaz level cardio, dude. He doesn't leave it to the judges. Nothing but knockouts and tap outs, dude. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? And these chicks, they honestly think that they can beat Father Time, and it's not happening, right? It's not. Now, guys, I have these 3 things where I always say this. There's 3 walls that we're talking about, right? Guys, what I want if you think the wall is undefeated, all right? Now, guys, there's the Hollywood wall, okay? That's the one that we see the most, okay? There's the Hollywood wall. And the Hollywood wall is when, actually, we haven't talked about Scarlett Johansson. Oops. How do you even spell her name? So, guys, Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson, she crashed into the wall. And you know this because she's talking about ageism. She's talking about, why is it that people only wanted me because of my looks and all this other crap, but I'm trying to branch out and Hollywood sucks. Isn't it crazy how, guys, they call it ladder pulling. You guys know what ladder pulling is?
Yep.
Snowboard?
It's when they pull the ladder off.
I have an idea.
Yeah. So ladder pulling is when look, she got her opportunities because of her looks. And instead of giving other girls opportunities, she wants to pull the ladder up and say, "Oh, well, it's wrong. The opportunities that I got and profited from is wrong. It's immoral."
Yeah.
It's like, well, then give all that money back then.
Yeah.
If it's still wrong, why are you going to keep the money? That'd be like saying, "Well, I made money, assassinating people. I feel bad. Well, then give the money back."
Yeah.
Hey, AJ.
Yeah.
Paulina Porter's.
Yeah. That was the guy from.
She's constantly whining about nobody paying any attention to her. But by God, I remember her in my youth when she married Rick Ocasek.
Yeah, from the cars.
Yep.
How do you spell it? You put it.
It's in the private chat.
Private chat. With the P. Yeah, guys, she went kind of viral for this because her husband died. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he cut her out of he cut her out of his will.
I didn't know that.
Yes, that's what really set her off.
Yeah.
Just before he died, and I think they were divorced too.
Let's see. This is her going. Look at this.
Yes.
Moments ago,
how the mighty have fallen. And who's this simp?
I don't know who this guy is.
Simp?
Honestly, when I look at tapes of myself of being like 20 and 30, I go, damn, I was hot. What a shame I didn't know. But I really
Your whole life was about knowing it.
Yeah.
She knew. A lot better now. Honestly.
Yeah, because guys, here's the thing. Guys, the word vapid is what can be used to describe chicks like this. Because guys, once again, I would say the best chicks are glow up girls. You guys ever meet a girl in college or when you were like back when you were like 20 to like 25 and you met a girl who was hot but she was cool, and then you see her when she was in high school and she was like a mid or an uggo that just all of a sudden had a glow up and she still in her mind thinks she's ugly. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So she's really, 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 really cool. She swallows. You know what I'm saying? She gives dome, on command. She still treats herself like an uggo. You know what I'm saying? And guys, those are the best chicks. Because Tom Likas said it the best. Guys, the hottest girls have the lowest self-esteem. But the issue is that they have the lowest self-esteem, but then realize that that their looks can do something for them. So it's kind of this weird catch-22, and that's why they're so nuts. It's because they have the looks, they know that they can get their way, but they haven't figured it out that they can't get their way with the guys that they want. Glow-up girls have the low self-esteem, but they don't realize they have the looks. So that's a bonus. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways.
Here's the funny thing, because it's like, I feel like all I've done is put who I am out there because Instagram, social media.
So she's whining. Hold on. Where is it? Because she went viral for showing.
Yeah,
Well,
check her
why
out
is
back
it-
in the day.
Here it is.
Why do we make wrinkles on the same par as acne? You know, those are the two things that people go to a dermatologist for is acne and wrinkles. Yeah. Acne is a disease and wrinkles are the signs of privilege that you're alive. Yes.
You see this, guys?
This
This is what she has to do to sleep at night. You know
What are
I'm
they
saying?
talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, she's talking to herself.
Yeah, is she trying to convince us or convince herself? And once again, she was a young, hot supermodel in the 80s. So, hey, secret.
Privilege is invisible to those who have it.
Secret.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
You and I were around during the 80s. You're older than I am.
Yeah,
But
I remember her. And I
you
saw her in the
remember
Cars video. I remember
you guys remember all the Bolivian marching powder that was going around?
Yeah.
Oh,
in the
God,
80s.
yes.
Imagine the mountains of coke that this chick got for free. Imagine if you could actually visualize the amount of marching powder this chick got for free. This is a chick who was with all the movie stars, with all that, not paying for anything. You know what I'm saying? Flying around, doing all this stuff. You know, drugs, sex, all this other stuff.
Never
You know what I'm
worked a
saying?
day in her life.
Yeah, and now she's whining about it.
This is the holotype 304.
Yeah. Here's the thing, guys. You know who I like who's old, who's actually pretty cool? Hold on. I like Helen Mirren. Because Helen Mirren, she doesn't try and and have any delusions of grandeur. She doesn't dress in a way that she doesn't dress. And guys, Helen Mirren's old. But with her personality and everything, she's actually better looking than like these chicks half her age. And you guys, young Helen Mirren could get it, dude. Look at this.
Yeah.
She
I'm about to say, y'all going to roast me. Even Helen Mirren today can still get it when it comes to me. She can still get it.
And she's elegant, right? Like she's she has this like demeanor of like you know, she's like got what would you call
self-awareness?
Self-awareness.
Yeah.
Joan Rivers was kind of like that too.
She has gravitas, is the word. You know what I'm saying? She's very graceful. She's very feminine. You know,
graceful. Yeah.
And she doesn't. You don't see her wearing too much crazy makeup. You don't see her trying to dress all skanky like Sarah Jessica Horseface. You know what I'm saying? And she's just attractive older woman. Period. That's how it is. You know. But there are women half her age. How old is Helen Mirren?
And this
look
thing,
at young Helen Mirren.
Do you ever hear her complain
about
anything?
Guys, she is 80 years old. There's women. She in some of these pictures looks better than women half her age because they're all friggin' skanked up and use filters and getting surgeries and all this stuff. So let's go back.
It is. They're badges of honor.
Why eliminate them? Why not embrace them?
Because you women judge each other and you hate each other. You know what I'm saying? You women judge each other, you hate each other. Shannon Rice Lewis, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see all you guys. J Rob, how's it going? A couple new people in the chat, man. Good to see you guys, man. Good to see you. Guys, Thursday night, guys. I want as many people on the channel on the panel as possible. Guys, the UK is cooked. That's gonna be, guys, we haven't done one in a little while. Guys, Anonymous, he's from London, so he's volunteered to be our subject matter expert.
I do have some white pills.
Yeah. So, guys, anyone who wants to be on the panel, guys, that's Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. So make sure to join. And, guys, look at this one. Taking back my image, please. Please. This chick is delusional, man. Delusional. Look at this. Guys, imagine enjoying all this privilege. And look, 3 life-changing beauty tips. So even she's trying to get rid of her wrinkles and everything. What are you talking about?
So AJ, like girls, they judge each other on looks. Men judge each other on actions.
Yeah, this is her back in the day. She was hot, man. But guys, once again, this is what happens when they have looks, and they don't develop anything else.
Yeah,
you know, guys, you guys know who I like? Also,
Oprah.
Ah, yeah, right.
You've been had. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run on muck.
Guys, if I ever said that I like
Big
Oprah,
Mike's better looking than Oprah.
Guys, I've been replaced by a pod person. All right, guys.
Helen Bottom Carter is one of those who's weird hot.
Yes, guys. She's another one where she's an attractive chick. She could have just got by on her looks. But she decided that she's going to play every single wacky, zany, weirdo role there is. And she's a great actress. She's a really good actress. And she stood up for J.K. Rowling with the whole Transformer thing.
Oh, nice.
I would smash big time. You know what I'm saying?
Was she in Fight Club?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Actually, I have more right to be here than you do because you still have your balls. Let's go. But yeah, she's like
the only thing that turns me off on her is she smokes. Do not get involved with women who smoke.
Yeah, disgusting.
Yeah, but I think that's to create the characters that she's playing.
No, I think she smokes in real life, and it's
Europeans smoke a lot.
Kate Beckinsale used to be absolutely smoking, and then she also smokes, and then now she's just completely screwed up her looks.
Guys, here you can see how you know
She
how
looks
it
like one of the
smokes.
creatures he battles in the movies now.
That's not her anymore. She looks
Guys, you can tell that she smokes because of this area right there. Smokers, because they make that sucking thing that you can see that it gives them this indent right there. You know
and
what
it
I'm
gets those lines right above their upper lip.
Yeah, disgusting. Yeah.
And this is so unfair, AJ. Like Americans have like the best teeth ever. Like you go to the UK when you see like smokers.
Yeah.
They've got the most disgusting,
Yeah.
rancid teeth you've ever seen.
Well, hey, I would
It's
say
like rat teeth.
Rat teeth, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys know who are on par with you Brits when it comes to your teeth?
Oh,
India?
Nope. The Japanese.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yes. Japanese people's teeth are broke.
Japanese are like the worst smokers I've ever seen.
Yes, guys. It goes Japan. I would say Japan, China
too,
and then Russia, and then maybe like Western Europe. But guys, like Europeans stay skinny because they smoke.
Yeah.
So, do you guys see the one guy who was saying the reason why America is so messed up now is because people stopped smoking en masse?
Yeah. he was making some good points, actually.
Wait, was that guy? Hold on. Let me see if I can find that.
It's true. You have that one chain smoker at work, and he's skinny as a branch, man.
Yeah. And productive.
Yeah, productive too. Yeah.
Smoking. Let's see. It was a video, right? Let's see. It was a guy. He did a joke about it, and he was saying, "Yeah, like people didn't eat a lot. They weren't fat.
They worked harder, more productive.
They worked harder. Yeah. They would get together and hang out because they would smoke.
More social. Yeah.
They just needed a drag like every 20 minutes.
Yeah. Kate Beckinsale Associate 2025. Yeah, she had some work done, dude. Look at this. Look at that.
It's like she put on a human skin. She's like the alien in what was it? Men in Black.
Yeah. Yeah, guys. Anytime that these chicks talk about here snowboard cords, secret. Anonymous, let's cook here because I have 3 versions of the wall. We'll talk about first is the Hollywood wall, right? Because Hollywood wall is usually when the it girls, because all the 2000s chicks are all slamming into the wall now. Kate Beckinsale, Jessica Simpson. I'm talking like they're finished. They're done for. Paris Hilton. Who else was in the 2000s? Tandy Newton.
The Sweet Home Alabama girl, that one.
Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, Reese Witherspoon. Yeah. So all these chicks are cooked. And they are trying.
Transformers. Who's the chicken Transformers?
Megan Fox.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And they are.
She was so hot in that movie.
Yeah, dude, Korg.
She has that toe thumb.
No, let's not try to be.
Seen her toe thumb. She is.
People
point that out.
Contrarian, dude. Come on, dude.
No thanks.
Back, dude. You're insane. Back in the Transformer days, Megan Fox was hot, and the thing is,
dude,
she can't act. She's crazy in real life, but objective, pure looks, guys. Megan Fox is one of the hottest chicks of the last 25 years. Period.
When she lifted that hood on Bumblebee, man, like I was like in the cinema, just stiffed up.
You guys know she's hot because all the girls in the theater and all the girls in the media, right, took one look at her and they were, "I'm gonna kill your bitch ass." Guys, we can objectively say, guys, there are actresses like this chick. All of her kids are all Transformers. I mean, she is a demon. Obviously.
Oh,
but
really?
Weird. Oh God.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that she's not fine, though. You know what I mean?
All of her kids are messed up.
Every one of her 3 kids are all Transformers.
Her kids are a public image pawn for
Thank
her.
you.
Oh my
why.
God.
That's
Thank
why.
you.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
why.
what a
100%.
lunatic.
Yeah. That's like what's it?
Well, it's like Charlize Theron. Her kids are all
Yeah.
Transformers too. It's all
young
public image.
Candy Newton back in the day.
I just watched
hot.
Mission Impossible with her the other
Dude,
day and
yeah.
had forgotten how hot she was.
Yeah, back in the day when she was in Mission Impossible 2. You remember when she was driving that? I think she was driving an Audi TT.
Yes.
She was so fine. She's full of it too, man. She's a woke social justice warrior too. But dude, that, like I said, guys, when we look at chicks, you don't go, gee, I wonder what her opinion is on GOP. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, they don't have one. They're just told to have one.
Yeah.
We're told what to have.
Young Charlize Theron, she was hot too. Back she was that's like, guys, you know what else? Young Denise Richards
was
is
wicked hot in Starship Troopers.
Is one of the hottest chicks that I've ever seen ever.
Oh man, yeah.
Ever, guys. This is back when
Wait.
Snowboard said it the best. Hold on. Snowboard said it the best. When our man HW, he was still in Hollywood and only hot chicks got put in movies.
Yep, I'm telling you, we need him back. When you were gonna say pull the ladder up, and I was gonna say, and that ladder's name is Harvey.
Yeah.
There's some truth to that.
Yeah.
Wait. Go down. Go back to the group pictures. That one with her and the other chick.
Which one?
I can't remember her name.
One?
Go down.
Neve
Right there.
Campbell? This one?
Yes, Neve Campbell, I think, was hot.
Yeah. Oh, then Denise Richards? Nah.
I never cared for Denise Richards. I don't know why. I just don't.
That's because she's so annoying now. You know what I'm saying?
Back in the day.
So annoying
back
now.
in the day.
She's doing OF and with her daughter and all this foolishness. You know what I'm saying?
Selma Blair was another one that, unfortunately, she's got MS, but she was way back in the day.
But here's the thing, guys. Can you name any hot chicks in Hollywood now? Oh, actually, that's my all. That's my all.
Haley Steinfeld.
So I know contrary opinion.
Oh, Jennifer Connelly. Oh my God.
I would say Sigourney Weaver.
Dude.
Yes, Sigourney has still got it.
Yeah, she's still got it, man.
Dude, Jennifer Connelly is still fine, even in Top Gun Maverick, and she's that pale, and she's still fine. Guys, did anyone ever see Career Opportunities?
Yes.
No, I missed out.
Guys,
you know when I first got my crush on her was when she was in Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Oh,
Guys, if you like Ferris Bueller's Day Off,
Career Opportunities is hilarious.
Check out Career Opportunities, guys. It's one of the best movies of like this guy. So he's in love with this chick. He works at Target, right, in the 80s, and he sees her and he's always like staring at her or whatever. But he's a nighttime cleaning guy, right? And one day she like has a fight with her mom, so she runs away and hides in Target. And he's so used to being by himself that he's like just goofing off. That he sees her there, right? He's like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" And she sees his whole routine and how he hangs out by himself, and they get to know each other. And then these guys try and rob the store. It's a great movie, man. So check it out. Career Opportunity.
Oh, weird.
She was in another one with Rufus Sewell. I'm trying to think of it. Dark.
Guys, look at her now.
She sings.
She's still fine to this day. Oh yeah, even Mendez. She's another one.
Just good genes.
Yeah, even Mendez. She's another one who was hot.
But for today, Haley Steinfeld.
Who?
Haley Steinfeld.
I don't even know who this is.
She was the girl that played the love interest in Sinners, and she's the new Hawkeye.
Wait, isn't she in?
Okay.
Isn't this the chick from Wednesday?
No,
that's Jenna Ortega.
No. She's Wednesday's friend, right?
No.
Well, who was that? Hold on.
She got her start in the reboot of True Grit and was really good in it.
Yeah, the remake.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
She has been in one of those.
This chick?
No, that's
this chick looks just like her, right?
It looks like her, but it's not her.
Who is that? Emma Myers, that's her. Okay. Yeah, they look alike.
When I saw Haley Seinfeld in Sinners, I was like, "Oh yeah, damn, she got some black in her."
No, you know who else?
She was looking good.
Sarah Michelle Gellar looks like garbage now, and she was wicked hot.
What's her
She's
name?
like terrible looking now.
Bryce Dallas Howard.
Bryce Dallas Cakes.
I can't decide which one I like better.
Dude,
before
look
or
at
after
the
she had
cakes
this.
on
Oh,
this
she's
bra.
got a dump truck.
Dude,
Oh,
look
God,
at the cakes on this bra. Like they've had to actually digitize her butt down. And
really?
On the poster, look at the cakes. If you're gonna jump, land on your booty. Look at the cakes on this bra. Look at the cakes on this shit.
But again, though, like, what's wrong with that?
Dude, nothing. We're saying it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Look at the look at. She backs up. Beep, beep.
People confuse her with Jessica Chastain. Hey, AJ. People confuse her with Jessica Chastain.
Yeah, Jessica
Who's
Chastain looks like
she's
a both hands
smoking.
around the neck chick when you're smashing. You know what I'm saying? She's that type of chick. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she can get it. Her, and then the other chick that Christina Hendricks. You know what I'm saying? She can get it too.
There's lots of redheads.
Yeah.
On this AJ, where it's like I think you're right. They're either like goddesses or they're gargoyles.
Well, they're gargoyles. Yeah. Fact.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, guys. But I can't really think of any like super hot chicks in Hollywood. I think that they were all gone by maybe about 2016, 2017. But once again, HW went to jail.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, that's
so now
all
we have
together.
We have nothing but that Uggo from friggin' The Last of Us, that goofy looking broad from Game of Thrones that everyone tries to say is pretty.
She looks like she's got Down syndrome.
Someone says Sarah Michelle Gellar, right?
Looks bad now. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she was really hot in like that vampire, Buffy the Vampire.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, that's her? Guys, look at that. Look at that. Oh no. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Yikes, dude. Man, the turkey neck.
She was wicked hot. Yeah.
Guys, actually, I would say this. I don't know what deal that Selma Hayek made with the devil, but she's still fine.
I was gonna say, AJ, I saw you earlier.
This is her like this year.
Actually, I always preferred Penelope Cruz over her, and Penelope Cruz still.
What is your
I'm always the outlier. I ain't gonna. I don't care. I'm the outlier.
Dude, hold on. Selma Hayek.
Penelope Cruz.
Hold on. Come on, dude. Come on. And from Dusk Till Dawn. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on. And then, or even in Desperado, right?
That's because you're enamored with big jugs.
I'm enamored with the chicks that don't look like little kids. Penelope Cruz, she has this weird mousy look. She's like 75 pounds. You know what I'm saying? No, but I get it. There are people who like her. She just has this like mousy kind of look. You know what I'm saying? But like Penelope Cruz, even when was the last? Here's the thing. Hey, Anonymous, have you been to Spain?
I've been once. I went to Barcelona.
Dude, Spanish chicks are not all that. Like out of like, Portuguese chicks. Portuguese chicks have that unibrow.
Dude, I'm from the UK where basically all the chicks are like see-through. They're like baby fish with like their skin. Yeah, you can just see everything inside.
Yeah,
like it's when you see someone who has a slightly darker tone of their skin, it's instantly better looking.
She's like a mouse.
I don't know what it is.
You know what I mean? She's a mouse. I don't know.
The chick from
Here's the thing. Oh, guys, I'm not saying any of these chicks are unattractive. That's the thing, guys. We need to really like while we're on Hollywood, right?
You'd leave the light on. You'd leave the light on.
No, but guys, I think that there's a difference between All right, guys. Here, we'll get back on topic, but guys,
Yes,
let's
Jessica
try
Biel.
and agree on a
Tim
chick.
Hicks is right.
Wait.
Jessica Biel was pretty cute.
Let's think about a chick where there's obviously some chicks that do not belong in Hollywood, like that. This chick, this Millie Bobby Brown, get the fuck out of here. Sorry, get out of here, man. Like, she's a bombshell. She's so hot. No, she's not. She looks like Bruce Willis. Look at her jaw. Why does everyone think this chick is cute?
What is she in? What is
She's
she
in Stranger Things, and then they try to push her to be some like blonde bombshell. They were like, she's gonna play Pamela Anderson in the Pamela Anderson biopic.
Get out of here.
You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
She is not an attractive woman. She's just not. And they were trying to push her down our throats earlier this year.
Who does she play in Stranger Things?
Like the main girl.
Elle.
Oh, Elle?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a dude.
I thought
the
that
whole
was
time.
the mom. I thought she was the mom from like the.
No, you're thinking. Oh, so speaking of
That's
which,
Winona
Ryder. Ryder. See,
Yeah.
she's still got it.
Yeah.
She's actually aged gracefully.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, right.
No, she has.
No.
Yeah.
Yes. But she's
Yeah.
always had this like pale kind of Wednesday Addams look to her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, right.
yeah.
But she's not gotten off and gotten Botox. She's not
Yeah.
getting a
You guys
what do
know
you call it?
No, she was the alternative girl.
Yeah,
She's not
she does
getting a
shoplift
facelift
though.
or
She's
any
crazy.
of that. So
Oh, really?
yeah.
Yeah, she like shoplifts and stuff.
Oh my
Kaylee
god.
Kuko is aged well. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what it is about her face. There's something weird about her face. I just never saw
It's
it. Everybody
quote
goes nuts
unquote
over
just
her.
like in the Big Bang Theory. You look too
Oh.
Midwest for the role.
I never watched it.
She looks
No,
like a
she does
Wisconsin-
not look like
Yeah.
a. No. She does not
but-
look like a.
but the whole
You know who's a
point-
Midwest girl? You know who's a Midwest girl?
Who's that?
Michelle Monaghan. Michelle Monaghan.
Who?
Michelle
Michelle. Hey there, Michelle. What is it?
Monaghan.
Monaghan.
She's a Midwest girl.
Oh, the chick from. Did you guys ever see The
She was in
Heartbreak
Mission
Kid?
Impossible. Yeah,
Yeah,
she was in Mission
guys,
Impossible.
Yeah,
She's from
she
Iowa.
was, she was in The Heartbreak Kid with Ben Stiller. That was a funny movie. She was in that. So, yeah, guys.
She's been in a lot of good stuff, and she's a riot.
What
She
about
was
the one
Kaylee Kuko?
Chloe
Because
from American Psycho, the girl who doesn't get killed, the blonde one, Chloe, Sevigny. I'm not
Grace.
sure how to pronounce it.
Oh,
No.
Chloe
like
Sevigny?
Stevens or something.
Sevigny.
Chloe Sevigny.
Sevigny.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that.
Yeah,
I always
she was-
thought she was really hot.
She has that Uma Thurman look, where she's hot from different angles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she's
but
kind of
she
hot in a realistic kind of girl next door way to me.
She was in
AJ
Kids back in the day. You know what I'm saying? That was her first breakout role.
AJ
she
thinks
did.
she's hot from behind with the lights off.
Right, facts.
She's kind of cute.
I always
She's
like the
50,
girl.
she looks pretty good.
Especially for a really pale chick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Jessica's saying Melissa Laurent.
Who's the girl in Two Broke Girls? The brunette
with the big cans.
Yes.
Oh, Kat Jennings.
Man,
Kat Jennings.
Yeah, dude, she's hot. I don't care what anyone says.
And the thing is, guys, I think we all have we can disagree on who's like hot and gorgeous. Guys, we all know who shouldn't be there, right? So once again, we talked about Millie Bobby Brown, right? Should not be in Hollywood. What's that? That one goofball from Last of Us name? Ella Ramsey or Bella Ramsey. Come on, dude. Come on. Come on. Guys, come on.
Oh, Jesus.
Come on, guys.
Hey, I've got one from back in the day who was hot and extremely talented. Are you ready?
Who's that?
Sherry Lewis.
Who?
Sherry.
How do you spell it?
Sherry.
Sherry Lewis. Okay.
That woman was just an absolute smoke show and extremely talented.
That girl looks like Greta Thunberg.
This chick?
Look at her picture from the 50s. You got to go back to
When
the
she
50s.
was young? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like a young Betty White. She was hot too, man.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah, Betty White was hot.
And Mary Tyler Moore.
Yeah, but
Oof.
yeah, Mary Tyler Moore.
Oh
She was hot. Yeah, she was young.
What's with the lamb?
Oh, she had a show
she
called
did-
Lamb Chop. She was
she was a ventriloquist, and
yeah.
she was a great ventriloquist. And
I've
so
never
she
heard
did that
of
as a.
I've
She did
never
that
heard
as a.
of this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a
awesome.
children's show, and she was really good.
Dude, no, it was great. Everyone in the 80s and even like the early 90s grew up with Lamb Chop.
Okay, I'd
Yes.
never
Yeah,
heard of
it was like Sesame Street.
That's
Yes,
because you grew up on Benny Hill, you wanker.
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, she was really good too.
Because
Lamb
you
Chop
guys only get BBC One and BBC
Yeah,
Four.
yeah. We get 3 channels if we're lucky.
Yeah. But yeah, so guys, who else doesn't belong in Hollywood that everyone thinks?
Well, there's a bunch of like twink dudes in Hollywood.
Yeah, but there've always been twink dudes in Hollywood.
Yeah. That's mostly what Hollywood is.
Aaron Gray. That got Tim Hicks pointed out. Aaron Gray.
Here you go. You guys remember Precious?
Oh my Jesus!
Remember when oh my God, she's the definition of beauty.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Tyler Perry's hotter.
You cannot shove this down.
Look at the one next to it with the white T-shirt.
Which one?
The one right next to the one you clicked on, with the white T-shirt, like on the images, like right there.
Go down.
Go down.
Oh.
No,
go down. No, in the main thing.
Right there.
Next
Left.
Yeah, there you go.
Right there.
One? Oh yeah. It should be double whopper or nothing.
Wow.
Guys, who's the other one that they were trying to say was like hell fine and she hasn't? Come on, Rebel Wilson. She's so skinny and hot now, please. Because what is going on?
I
You know
rank
what I
her
mean?
with Jack Black.
Oh,
Everybody
yeah.
says she's talented. She's just annoying.
Yeah, she's annoying.
Any
she's in
chick
that
from the
movie,
show The Office doesn't
She's
really
the
look that
she's
good.
the annoying fat chick that they throw at everything.
Guys, this Sarah Jessica Parker and all the other chicks on that stupid show are the ultimate examples of the difference in what women think is hot and what men think is hot.
Wasn't she?
You know what I'm
in
saying?
Pain, she was in Pain and Gain, like with the black guy who was attracted to her because she had a fat ass. I don't know if you've seen that
Wilson?
film.
Or this
No,
chick?
no, the other girl, the
Yeah.
New Zealand girl.
Yeah, Rebel Wilson. Yeah.
Yeah.
But even young, she wasn't even that hot. You know what I
Back
mean?
in the 80s when she was in
Yeah.
Square Eggs.
Yeah. Everyone's like, oh my God, she's so hot. Guys, once again, this is proof that Hollywood usually markets towards chicks because they have chicks like this or like most of the chicks from Friends. Guys, you know, Jennifer Aniston's, I'd smash, obviously, but she's not all that. Neither is Courtney Cox. Courtney Cox, she looks bad too.
She used to be really cute. Yeah, she started in that Springsteen video.
Look at that, dude. Look. Is she the one where she got all the surgery? No. That was Demi Moore, where she got this
bingo
surgery and then fixed herself because her surgery looks so bad. You know what I'm saying? But not Courtney Cox, guys. Look at that, guys. Look at this.
Adam Schrader brought up Kim Cattrall. You guys ever see Porky's?
Kim Cattrall.
You guys have never seen Porky's. I can tell.
Porky's, yeah, Porky's is great.
I was gonna say Seagrip should have seen Porky's. That's a young Kim Cattrall, and that I remember when that movie was literally banned. You couldn't watch it in theaters until after 10 o'clock at night. It was so dirty.
Yeah, she was
And by today, you'd be like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, she was in Big Trouble in Little China.
She was in Police Academy.
Yeah,
because Mahoney wanted to see her thighs.
Yep. Yep. Back in the day. So, guys, that's the Hollywood wall, right? And this is the thing. I think this contributes to the delusion of women hitting the wall. So Scarlett Johansson has spoken out about ageism in Hollywood, how it affects actresses as they get older. She discussed feeling pigeonholed into certain roles and experiencing a perception of being older at a young age, which has impacted the types of roles she was offered. The situation has improved for younger actresses, but there's a lot of work to be done to combat ageism. Please, why don't you give those checks back, Scarlett? What are you talking about? What a joke. Scarlett Johansson says she felt being hypersexualized at a young age threatened her whole career. Please. What a joke. What an absolute joke.
They always say they were hypersexualized once they are so old that they're not getting the attention that
exactly.
Well, you know, I was going to say, you know, Scarlett Johansson in recent years, she's the most monetarily successful actor in Hollywood.
But do you know who it was before her?
Who's that?
Zoe Saldana.
Oh yeah,
Zoe Saldana. She was the highest grossing actress of all time until because she was in more Marvel movies than Scarlett.
Yes, there you go. Yeah.
But then Scarlett Johansson had Jurassic World hit however many hundreds of millions of dollars. So all these chicks were in these team-up movies that were mostly male-led. I mean, let's be honest, right? Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy, Star-Lord and them carried the movies, and then Iron Man and them carried the movies. You know what I'm saying? But they get credit for it. Once again, it's these chicks are taking credit for something that they really didn't do. You know?
It's riding
Red
on
signal.
coattails.
Say again?
It's riding on coattails, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep. Guys, she was criticizing Hollywood ageism in 2008, when she was 23. Please, here, give all the money back. You know. So, all right, guys, we'll move
but
on
guess
to the
who's still getting work in Hollywood, even though they're
guys, look at
older?
this. So, guys, Hilary Swank, she's one of those chicks where she can look okay from different angles. But she's like, look, I'm not the hottest chick, so I need to learn how to act. You know what I'm saying? Like, she came on the scene young, but then she said, look, I need to learn how to act. And she's a really good actress. She's not a bombshell. She's not bad. I wouldn't kick her out of bed, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But she's one where she doesn't have some crazy woke politics. She doesn't do any of this crazy stuff. So she knows that she cleans up well. You know what I'm saying? And she is an actress. You don't see her bitching and whining, doing all the same stuff everyone else does. You know? But she's not unattractive, but she's not like a bombshell either. You know what I'm saying? So she used a combination of looks, talent, and self-awareness to be one of the best actresses of all time.
Pull up Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
She still gets work. And she's not whining about the wall.
No.
Because you know what? When she looked the best?
You ever see her 60s pictures?
You guys remember her?
She was a model. Oh, yeah.
Galaxy Quest.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, dude. Oh, can I make this bigger? Yeah, dude. Come on, man. This is one of my favorite roles. This is one of the most underrated movies of all time. You guys haven't seen Galaxy Quest?
Oh, it's one of the best Star Trek movies out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But pull up one of her pictures when she was modeling in the 60s or 70s.
Oh, back here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's another one where she's always been, my only issue with Sigourney Weaver is that she didn't want to do, like, they had to talk her into doing aliens.
Mm-hmm.
she was so against it until James Cameron talked her into it. And then, which is ironic because she actually got an Academy Award nomination for it.
Do you see how progressive that is, though? Like that movie, it was like 1979, and like the main character is a female-led
She wasn't
action
really
hero.
the main character. She was the only one that had any common sense.
Yeah. I mean,
And
I consider her the main character, but like
she
she's
was
crazy.
one I brought up when you got all these women that are playing the whole, nobody likes strong women. She's a strong woman.
Yeah. But guys, here we go. We have her. We have
She plays good, strong women. Linda Hamilton.
Yeah, Linda.
Because they recognize fear. Like they recognize,
exactly.
Like
they recognize the hero's journey. Like they're actually in danger and they have to actually overcome and stuff. Whereas all these women now, they're already powerful. They don't lose any fights, but the movie's there to make them understand that it was just that they didn't realize their own potential. Like Captain Marvel is a perfect example of women can't write women.
Yeah.
Because guys, she didn't lose a battle the entire movie. So what's the point?
She
never
didn't learn anything.
Yeah, never. Except the fact that she was just holding herself back. Guys, you are the best example of like men. Hold on. Okay. The best female lawyer.
Rhea Seehorn.
Yeah, she's hot too. Guys, this is what happens.
A great character.
When men
Kim Wexler was great.
When men write women, you get Kim. When women write women.
Oh
God, that abomination.
Okay? That's what you get.
Which is a shame because she's a very talented actress, but the script was just garbage.
Well, also they didn't want to play into her like femininity in like the comic books, like where she's like hot and like and like just fun and nice.
Exactly.
Like they didn't want to play into any of those feminine attributes. They
Guys,
just wanted it to be a girl boss.
Her best role, this chick, she was in an episode of SVU as a Ann Coulter style character. It was awesome, dude. You go and check it out. You can Google the episode. She's like, these illegals and rah rah rah.
She was
cool.
Great show.
Which is another one, Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Yeah. What is it? Yeah, Louis L.O. Dreyfus. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Elaine.
Elaine. Yeah.
Yeah, she can get it. So, but guys, once again, now there's a lot of just mid to below mid chicks in Hollywood, and they have to shame, insult, guilt, and the need to rewrite us into making us like these chicks, and we don't. You can't take this broad and put her on the cover of Cosmo. You know what I'm saying? And expect us to friggin' think she's hot. Come on. Guys, why don't need to make the picture bigger because she's big enough?
Yeah.
Because
she's
you
fit
can't
in the frame.
Come on, dude. Come on, man. Look at this. You cannot tell us men to think that this is hot. You just can't. So guys,
that doesn't stop them from trying.
Yeah.
Dude, that camera is straining.
And so was the stage she was on, right? Props for the craftsmanship, you know? So guys, Laughing Man, he's been a member for 2 months. Thanks, man. He says, remember that female spin Ghoulie back in the day. Remember? I don't remember. I don't understand. I didn't remember the female spin Ghoulie. Laughing Man.
SV Svengoolie.
What is that?
Svengoolie was a horror show host. Elvira. That's what he's talking about.
Elvira.
Mistress of the Dark. Cassandra. I can't remember her name.
Yeah, come on, guys.
I remember when I first learned she was a redhead, I was extremely disappointed. And then I saw her and I said, holy cow.
Yeah, there you go, guys. Right there. She can get it. And guys, believe it or not, there she is with the red hair. But yeah, guys, and then I'll end with Captain Zeta Jones is on Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Playing Wednesday's mom. Guys, she still got it, man. I still smash. You know what I'm saying? So she and Michael Douglas have been married forever, but I still smash. So yeah. Anyways, so guys, and then there's the Hollywood wall.
Raquel Welch. Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, back in the day. How do you spell it?
No, Anne Margaret. Oh.
Yeah. Oh no. Guys, who was the chick that played the Donna's mom on the 70s show?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that was she was in the Beastmaster.
Oh, dude, this chick.
Oh, yeah. And
Was
she
it
was
Candy something?
Tanya Roberts. That's
Tanya
her name.
Roberts from back in the 80s.
And she was telling Donna not to be a feminist.
Dude, man. Dude, look at her. Look at that. Dude, even when she was older, she could still get it. Dude, look at that. Just chicks that are just, guys, hot chicks stay hot as long as they dress appropriately, right? And they don't get any surgery and they stay in shape and take care of themselves. You know what I'm saying?
The Godfather said it himself. I think he said something to the fact that, men, we have to build our value. Women need to preserve their value.
Exactly.
And when it comes to dimes, if a chick is a real, 8, 9, 10, those chicks get snatched up early out the game.
It's true. Yep. Guys,
Mr. Emoji is right. Lucy Lawless.
Yeah. Yep. Guys, I don't know what that's 20. She's still hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, look at that. She's just
when she was in Ash versus Evil Dead, it was like, dude.
Yeah. And she was in Parks and Rec, a little bit older also. But guys, she's still fine. I think she's in her mid to late.
Is she now?
She's in her mid 50s.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I remember watching Xena when I was like 10
she's
years
57,
old.
guys. Yeah, she can get it, dude. Seriously, but she takes care of herself, just like yeah.
Oh yeah, Tiffany
Tabowski.
these. Oh
guys,
my God, yes.
She seems to pop up a lot over here. But guys, this is her recently. Right there. She can still get it, you know? But yeah.
Hey, look up Anne Margaret.
Oh, but back in the day, yeah.
It doesn't matter. Anne Margaret up until the early 2000s, it was just.
But here's the thing, though. Like, you didn't see, all these older actresses, they would hit like 35, 40, or 45. They're okay with just kind of riding off into the sunset. You know what I'm saying? They realized that their time was over. But now, all these chicks now, they want to try and stick around. Why?
They're trying to go down swinging.
Yes, it's true. Now, guys, so the next wall, obviously, is when their whole dating life changes, or when they go into the bar and guys stop buying them drinks, right?
Yep.
Guys, that's at about anywhere from 28 to 30. Now, if you're a 9, it can last probably to about 33, 34. But for most chicks that are 6, 7s, and 8s, you hit 28 and you're cooked, right? And guys, here you go. Let's go here.
And while you're looking that up, JJ, I want to ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I am still, because of Facebook and social media, a lot of the women that I've dated in the past, sometimes, you'll look at their feed and everything along those lines. And I know for me personally, when I look at the women that I dated in my 20s and 30s, oh man, the majority of them did not age well.
Yeah. Oftentimes, guys, men and women, you never want your glory years to be high school or college. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How many of you guys know that one person that peaked in high school? You know what I'm saying? And they just keep going back to that. It's like, dude, that's all you're about? Guys, here you go. Watch. This sums it up in one little 15
Kevin
seconds.
Samuel said life begins at 40 for a man.
Yeah. Yep. 35, I would say. But
yeah.
So you know what's the worst part of dating when you're 31 is that either all the good ones are married, happy for you guys, but then you have this pool of guys that's either gay or they're just not worth it.
See? There you go, guys. There you go. Guys, she crashed into the wall. The airbags have deployed. You know what I'm saying? Guys, come on. And do you notice that that she just couldn't look and say, well, maybe she's always been the problem, right? Or maybe she waited too long. Because she's not a bad-looking woman, you know?
No, she's attractive.
Yeah, but here's the thing. She used to be able to walk into a bar and even maybe have like Chad go, hey, you want a drink or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But now Chad's moved on to the new 25-year-olds and the new 21-year-olds. What's the best part about 21-year-olds, guys? There's always a new crop of them coming up every year. You know? What do you say about on Dazed and Confused? That's what I like about these high school girls. I get older, they stay the same age. That's how 21-year-olds are. That's how college girls are. Guys, we get older, they stay the same age, right? And these girls think that it's never going to end. Here you go, guys.
At this point in my life, at this stage in my life, at the age that I am currently, I really don't have any room for somebody coming into my life and scrambling it up. I don't want to say that you need to come into my life and make life easier, because that's nobody's job to make your life easier.
Right there, guys. Right there. Right there, right there, right there. Right there, right there, right
What
there.
logic?
Right
What
there.
logic
Hold on,
is
guys.
that?
Hold on. Guys, it's a woman's job to come into a man's life and make his life easier.
Yeah.
That's how it works. That's how it works. A man, actually, well, I got to kind of backtrack that. A man makes a woman's life easier because then she doesn't have to worry about protection and provision as much. Like, if a woman really, really gets a good guy, then guys, I know guys whose wives, they don't really have to work. They still do, right? But he makes enough to where she could just quit her job. Guys, that option, this is what, and all the girls that know my friends' wives are all jealous, because my one friend, his wife is from Indonesia. She was a housewife for like six years, and now she's an accountant. But if she wants to quit her job, she can just quit. She can say F you. You know how they say F you money, right? So like anonymous, you got to have F you money so you can tell your boss to F you. Girl, you know that women can have a F you husband where they say F this job and just not work. Think about that option. And women think that that's patriarchy. What are you saying?
Just what I told one of my friends. Having a job is good. It means you can be a functional adult. But having a husband is better. Yeah,
Yes.
having a job is good, but having a husband is better.
Thank you.
Because that job don't love you, and they will replace you. And if you're with a good man, he don't care about what you make. He's going to provide for you whether you work or not.
Yep, that's true.
You kind of outsource your stress in a way, or it's like your significant other like takes on the burden of having to deal with bullshit. Sorry, like
but here's the thing, guys. Relationships for women gives them options. That's the thing that they don't understand. When they're out, guys, us guys understand we have no options. We have to work until we die. That's just how it works. My dad, when I was 12, 13, 14, said, AJ, you're gonna have to work until you die because you are a man. Even after you're retired, you still gotta do something. Yeah. So you are gonna end up working for yourself, working whatever until you die. That's how it works. Now, women, they say that they want to work until they die with all this feminist, BS, right? All this foolishness, all this.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
Guys, ultimately, they don't want to have to work. Guys, what percentage, guys, put a 1 in the chat if you listen to Kevin Samuels a lot, even to this day, right? Put a 1 on the panel. You guys remember what percentage of the women that called into Kevin's show didn't want to have to work after they got married?
80%, over 80%.
Yeah, 80 to
I would say
90.
over 80%.
They want to have to work to pay significant, but they want to be responsible for a significant amount of the household finances.
Yep. Yep.
They want play money and a play job.
Yes.
Selling candles or some bullshit.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to start a business. He goes, a business doing what? What skills do you have?
Doing nails.
Thank you.
Best, yeah.
Well, this is it, yeah. What skills do you have?
Yeah.
This is
that
it.
You can put on the market. I can learn on the job. It's like, guys, would you want to actually have a trained electrician to come to your house, or do you want a person that just decided to be an electrician one day who said, "Well, I'm going to practice on your house"?
yeah,
and also a woman too.
I'm a mechanic and I'm going to practice. I've never fixed anything, but I'm going to learn while fixing your car. Absolutely insane, dude. Look at that. Now, guys,
but her job to bring the peace, it's like a symbiotic relationship. When she does bring the peace and streamline it, it makes it easier for the man to go out and produce more and be better at his job and even work extra hours and stuff because everything else is streamlined and efficient for him.
Yep, that's true.
So it automatically will kind of take care of her in a way. It doesn't automatically do it, but it helps significantly.
Yeah, but there's a good.
So she should be really working like part-time and then doing the cooking, cleaning, or being supportive in other ways and like
or working for him if he has a business. Work
exactly. Yeah, be the secretary or do marketing and stuff.
Yeah. But these chicks would rather be out there working
As a matter of fact,
job, not a career, a job. Guys, and especially during this, guys, during the cough, right? You guys saw. It's funny how I didn't see a lot of white women at the store trying to get toilet paper and trying to get water. I didn't see a lot of Asian women out there. I didn't see a lot of Indian women, but I sure did see a lot of B-dubs out there trying to fight men for toilet paper. Isn't it funny how that works?
Is it because they don't have the male figure in the home to actually do the fighting for them?
Yeah, they're by themselves.
Yeah, there you go.
Secret. Were you saying, buddy?
No, I was about to say that with my ex-fiance, that was something I would constantly have to tell her, that by you doing your job, it enables me to do my job. Yeah. And when you don't do your job and I gotta micromanage you, it means that it takes away from me doing what I need to do to provide for you.
Yeah. Yep.
Dude, facts.
Look, all the other men out there, imagine, guys, we're all racing against each other, right? We're all competing against each other. But some men have that wife or that woman who's actually on their team,
on their program.
Help them stretch, give them water before the race, cheer them on, and then other guys got a woman that's either cutting them off at the hamstrings, at the Achilles, or they're friggin' putting a weight around their leg, and they're getting mad when you can't compete. It's ridiculous. So,
but I don't need you to add on any more stress. I don't need you to add on any more anxiety. I don't need you to add on any more confusion. Like, I'm already at a place where, like,
the funny thing is that's the guy who they'll go to, Nug, who will give them the most anxiety and beat the hell out of them and stuff.
But it's funny because they also say that, just like we talked about the other day, these chicks that left the boring guy.
Yep.
They left the dependable guy. Yep. They left the peaceful guy. Insane.
If you can tell, like, in the background, like, she's a teacher, obviously. She's got, like, the dream job for, like, a woman, which is, like, teaching children. Yeah. What freaking stress are you under?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
she's under a lot of stress now because of these friggin' Pokemons running around. These friggin' Pokemon bringing guns to school, beating up the teachers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, dude, guys. This is a matter of fact. Hold on.
But I think what Anonymous is trying to say, I think he does like towing recoveries. He's like on a highway, high speed. These people are just like having cookies in a classroom.
I had someone pull out a tool on me like 2 days ago.
Out the chopper? Really?
No, dude, I was doing a repo and someone pulled out their tire iron and tried to hit me with it.
I almost got shish kebab logging like 2 weeks a week ago. Yeah, I was cutting a piece. I was cutting a tree down and I didn't like run away enough, and like one piece kind of hit my arm, but it stuck like 2 feet into the ground. So that piece went like 1 foot over. I would be a shish kebab.
It's dangerous, man.
Yeah, but I'm saying these teachers are acting like they have like
real
a different level of stress of everything. That's
got this
all I'm
time
trying to say.
when like milk time is and when everyone can get
But that's what they should be doing is stuff like that.
exactly.
Hey,
it's a nice life.
I'm not trying to jinx you, but you know how many times that you see like a tow trucker and he's in between his truck and a car on the highway, and someone will not pay attention, smash into the friggin' back of the car, and all of a sudden
I've been clipped a lot of times by like truck mirrors and stuff like that. Like I had someone who nearly broke my arm, like hitting me with a metal like an old like Dodge pickup truck, like hit me like right with their mirror. Yeah, like brutal. Like while the police were there, by the way, it was a freaking impound for drunk driving.
Yep.
Oh man.
Wow. Look at this.
They're dealing with, because I said if I'm a teacher, I'm not a teacher. I'm a nutrition and nursing major. I said if I tell you to put your phone away during an assignment, I did not say the U-boat pouch. I did not say take your phone and put it in a bin. I did not say put it in the office. They just went caveman. If I say put it away because it's a cheating device, and you get so irritable and violent, you start actively committing battery in my classroom, throwing chairs, trying to swing at me over it, I'm calling the police and you're going to jail. Somebody in my comments said, if you call the police, you're going to have a target on your back in YN language.
Man.
Anyone want to be a teacher?
Nope.
I'd rather be a cop than
and these kids don't have a dad that whoops their ass, so they wouldn't even try to pull any of this at all.
Yep.
Did you, AJ? Did you see the statistics that came out of Baltimore today?
Yeah. None of the kids can do math at their level. They couldn't read.
Zero kids can do math.
Yeah, we covered that on here.
Of the schools in Baltimore.
Yep.
Zero.
Guys, that's why. Did you guys see that that town in Baton Rouge that broke off the like predominantly white part of town?
Yeah,
St. George, right? And now they've already seen returns. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, matter of fact, you know, guys, I know that we're jumping all over the place, but guys, matter of fact, look at this. St. George.
And they have like Baltimore has the highest like investment from the government of any like I think like district in the US.
Yeah, but that gets squandered through various programs where it's taken away. It doesn't actually get down to the people.
Amazing.
I'm sure it does have the programs, but it doesn't get to the ground level.
Does every student get a free Glock?
Yeah, an extended clip. Yeah.
Guys, make sure to drop a like on the stream. I'd appreciate that. Let me see here. I'll put this on and I'll be right back in just a second. Hold on. Unless you guys want to chop it up for a second.
So the Wire
guys,
really
just
showed about Baltimore. I don't know if any of you guys have seen the show The Wire. It's a fantastic show. It's basically documenting what you're talking about. Really, really good show. It's difficult to watch at times and kind of sad, but that's kind of a reality of it.
Because you're American, right? Snowboard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like when I watch shows like that, I'm like, I just can't comprehend like the stuff that these like people go through in like their daily lives. Like being from England,
Even
right,
within
it's just-
America, that's pretty crazy. But I've been to parts of Baltimore, and it is really like that. There are parts in America. Detroit has some. Gary, Indiana, and stuff has that. Like you can go to some places in America, and there'll be like no cops. Stoplights are optional. Like the only store they'll have is like Dollar General or a dollar store, and if you see a place where the dollar store is out of business, it's cooked. It's like
done.
it's kind of like the Wild West, but more built up. It's
just so
really
weird.
crazy. It's really crazy.
There's places like that in the UK. This is what I found so weird because I remember watching the Eminem movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like.
Yeah,
8
that's
Mile, I think
Detroit.
it's
That's
called.
Detroit.
Detroit.
Yeah.
And watching that and just like looking at like around, I'm like, that looks like parts of the UK. When I'm like watching it, but like, there's not that like extent of like violence. When I
But
was
the
growing up,
poverty
anyway,
is there.
the poverty was bad. Yeah, but it was just like people wouldn't like because we don't have access to guns or like stuff like that. Where it's just like everyone kind of knew that they were in the same kind of like pit together, so they wouldn't like attack each other. Like it's really weird. I don't know what to call it. It's
What
just
is
like
it?
you know. Oh, I was just saying, we were talking about like in America where there's like some towns that are just kind of like done.
Oh yeah, so like Gary, Indiana.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Gary, Indiana.
They're just they're kind of cooked, right? And it's like you go to the UK and there are towns like that in the UK where they're just like
like in the north.
They're obliterated, man.
Yeah, just
and it's like, but there isn't that sense of like crazy violence.
Let's see.
Not really, no. They're not violent per se. They just the people have no opportunities. Like your only opportunity, like I said, is work at maybe Dollar General, which is terrible, or maybe try to sell drugs, or maybe like you can't even go and like take copper from buildings because like that's already been done.
There's no copper.
So like so that's what I'm saying. Those people really have like kind of nothing. I really feel bad for the kids who live there and stuff. But
yeah, nothing to do.
It's part of it was their parents' fault and stuff. So they have these big automotive companies that have left, and they were waiting around for those jobs to come back, and they didn't start their own business or do anything. So they kind of some of it is on them too. Really on their parents.
Yeah, this is kind of like the same thing with the coal mining industry in the north.
Yes,
in the UK, yeah. It just everything just kind of died.
Yeah, that's how it is
and then
here.
once they die, the people they're waiting around for jobs, and they just start doing drugs and getting drunk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Getting
high.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, getting high and stuff all day.
Big alcohol problem where I'm from. Like crazy.
Well, it's cheap. It's cheap entertainment. They don't have anything else to do, so it's cheap entertainment at the corner store down the street, and that's where everyone hangs out at.
I told you guys that the whole corner store thing is a new thing in the UK.
Yeah.
Like they have pub culture. You guys used to go to the pub. Now you can just go buy a Stella, like a 6-pack, for the price of a pint at a bar.
Yeah. That was actually my first job. I worked at a corner store for 2 Indian like couple, and they were nice. Like with a nice store, but like now, like it's gotten to like where it is like all these kids are like hanging outside getting drunk on like Stellas.
They call them off-label stores, right?
Oh, off licenses, yeah.
Off license stores, yeah. And that's only been a thing the last what 15, 20 years, right?
Yeah, it wasn't common.
Yeah, but now they're everywhere, and alcohol is just so cheap now.
Well, it's cheaper than food. Like this is
but
the
here's
thing.
the thing.
Yeah.
And D makes a good point.
It's cheaper than food. Like this is the thing. Yeah.
Secret, I have an echo over there. Okay, so guys. Ghettos are created intentionally, but guys, there's a difference between being poor and being low income. Okay, guys, just because you don't have a lot of money doesn't mean you have to be violent and do drugs. Okay? All of my friends that are Vietnamese, Cambodian, African immigrants, etc., guys, their stuff might be third hand, but it's clean, it's organized, right? They aren't violent. Guys, the whole violence with the poor is a relatively new thing. Because even if you look in the segregated South, the black part of town wasn't violent. Though the white trash part of town wasn't violent. You know what I'm saying? It's
I would say it's mostly government housing where that really happens.
Yes, because once again, even though they were lower income areas, people still had to work for their stuff. So that they were like, look, this isn't new. It's not in good shape, but it's mine. I might have a 1991 Sentra, right? But it's mine, so I'm going to take care of it. You know what I'm saying? Sean says East St. Louis and Gary, Illinois. Yeah, yikes, man. But yeah, so guys, the whole thing about people being violent and trashing places, that's because people don't have to work for it. That's not capitalism. That is socialism. That's the government giving people things for free. People don't cherish the things that they don't work for. They don't have respect for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yep. In fact, when you go to Gary, Indiana, some people who did have their house and they actually kept it really nice. Because they kept it for that long. Some of the houses were just abandoned, but if it's government funded, housing project, they don't care because it's kind of not really even theirs. They're just kind of like renting it in a way. So they're like, I don't really, I'm not responsible for it. So why do I care?
Yeah. And guys, once again, all of my friends, Colin was here. He was left of Southeast Asians and like islanders, like Samoans and stuff. They tend to be more poor. But guys, you will go to their house and there's like, 8 of them, 10 of them that's living like a 4-bedroom house, like a 3-bedroom house that they're renting. It's perfectly clean. You know what I'm saying? They're cooking. They're like, and the whole neighborhood knows each other. So I say that there's a difference between low income and poor. Poor blacks and poor whites, poor American blacks and poor whites tend to have a different mentality than poor immigrants who come here. You know what I'm saying? Where they're just trying to live a good life. But a lot of poor blacks and poor whites, they just expect a handout, especially the women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trailer Trash, Tammy, and Glocktavia are the exact same.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they'll be getting lit the entire day.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing else to do. And they're saying, oh, well, if I go and get a job, then I can only get lit at the end of the day after work. The other people who do go to work, they're probably doing the same thing, but at least they worked the whole day and had to, be up the next day and have some responsibility and produce and whatnot. But the other people, they just kind of don't care and they have no purpose in life. So they have more time to be violent and hold a grudge and stuff because they're like, they're not doing anything in life. Yeah.
Guys, that's another thing that's the difference that's between low income and being poor. Guys, if you look at when like Conor McGregor, he was talking trash to Khabib, right? Guys, a lot of those Eastern European, like Dagestani guys and even guys from like Brazil and guys, you don't talk about their mother. You don't talk about their kids because guys, respect when you're from that poor area, guys, respect is all you have.
It's a currency.
Yeah, well, no, it's just like in an area where there's a lot of violence, manners and respect goes a long way because you can get punched in the face. And this is how America used to be until recently. For most of our history, we could duel, we could gunfight. If there was some weirdo hanging out around the playground, looking at the kids, guys, the police is a relatively new invention. You guys know that, right?
It is, yeah. It's
the
only
police have only been around
50 years.
Yes, well, that's in Boston and in New York and in L.A., Wyoming, Utah, Minnesota. There was no police. There was a sheriff, and like 2 deputies, and they could deputize people. So if there was some weirdo who was looking at the kids, then Snowboard, Korg, Anonymous, and Secret got off of work early, chased the guy down, and took care of business.
You get a posse together.
Yes, if there was some dude that was whooping up on his wife, then her brothers and her dad and some of the other guys in the neighborhood, they would take care of business. If there was some 304 going from house to house trying to friggin' whore around the neighborhood, then the women got together and took care of her. That's how it worked, you know? Because in these countries like Brazil, in Romania, in Chechnya, Armenia, you don't talk trash to these guys or they will go to jail. They will stand on business and they will knock your teeth out because in a way it like keeps everyone accountable. Like it's saying, look, like we all have to share what meager possessions we have. We're all trying to make it. Don't make my life harder by trying to transgress against me. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, guys.
Well, the people that work or low income, there's a circulation that has to still occur.
Yeah, that's true.
Of money and economy and whatnot. The other people who just are the government income, it's just like a free for all. How do I get more? The money is kind of meaningless to them in a sense.
True. Now,
Man,
guys,
I was gonna say, like, seeing that EBT stuff, like in the States, is like insane to me.
Yeah.
It's
hey,
crazy.
Well, it's starting to go away, luckily.
Guys, the UK is even worse. You guys have benefits where people can just regularly live off. Like grown people with no kids or anything. Here, you at least have bastard kids to be on Section 8, blah, blah, blah. Benefits in the UK is absolutely, it's 10 times worse of a problem than over here.
AJ, honestly, like when I grew up as a kid, I didn't know, and I grew up poor. Right, I grew up in a council flat.
Oh, what are you talking about? You're a white European.
Yeah.
You know everything. You got.
My mum did not claim benefits. Right,
Gold doubloons fall.
Yeah, go here. Yeah, it's like we got like all silver coins and gold coins. It's like I don't remember anyone like where I lived who was on benefits. It was like shameful to be on.
Well, it used to be like that, yeah.
Hold on, D. He says black Africans passed one to ghetto. Ghettos weren't an actual thing until the 60s and the 70s, guys.
Okay.
Because remember, we had the Harlem Renaissance. We had all these black neighborhoods all around, either in the non-segregated areas on the West Coast and in the South, where it was just like Chinatown. We were legally segregated in the South. Because, guys, remember, there was no segregation in Massachusetts, in New York, in Illinois. There wasn't. But we only define black history by the segregated South, which is absolutely insane because there was a large number of blacks that didn't experience that. You know what I'm saying? My point is, if you were to go to Harlem in 1930 or 1925 wasn't much worse off than the white neighborhoods. The teachers were black, the dentists were black, the doctors were black. It was just like going to Chinatown. Ghettos are a relatively new thing. When they started having housing projects, all this other stuff, that's when you started having ghettos.
The government funded, yeah.
Thank you.
Malcolm X kind of wanted it to be segregated. He's like, we want our black people to do he didn't want like segregation in the way that we're talking about. He's like, our black people, we want to have like our own banking, our own this, our own that. It not separate from white people per se, but just a little bit different. He liked that idea, and it's not a bad idea.
If you go to Chinatown, those people self-segregate. If you go to Little Italy, if you go to I think
it's normal.
What's the place in New York where the Russians are at? Something Beach.
Brighton Beach.
Brighton Beach.
Yeah, Brighton Beach. Yeah.
People want to kind of live around their own people. I'm not. Now we shouldn't make it legal. We're like, you have to legally segregate, but if people want the choice, like that small town and that community in Kansas where they're like, we want to be white people only. So what?
Yeah.
So what? So wait a minute.
It's not illegal.
Yeah. Guys, I don't understand it. If you want
that's what Malcolm X kind of wanted, believe it or not.
Jimmy and Seagrip can kind of chime in here. segregation was probably the worst thing to happen to black people. It was the worst thing because it had benefits, but it also had bad consequences too, right? So once again, ghettos in the way that we know them now with all the crime didn't exist back in the 30s, 40s, 50s, and the 60s. The crime rate in the black community, black people didn't commit crimes in the 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s. We were the most upstanding, not like we had the lowest crime rate of any group because we were too busy trying to work and get our communities in order. You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking that. Yeah, I was thinking that.
You guys didn't
They wanted to uplift, just do it around their
Yeah.
own people. If you want to
Yeah,
be
look-
Muslim, they just say, hey, they're not
Yeah.
saying they're better than anyone else. They're just saying we think we operate the most efficiently with these like-minded people.
Yeah.
And that's really all that it is.
Well, that's what I was thinking. It's like black Americans like gain their freedom, right? And it's just like what, like they're just going to stand around and do nothing. It's like no, they're going to be like productive.
Well, I would say, guys, ghettos haven't always existed because a ghetto wasn't a word until the Germans of that particular time period that with the small hats in there. That's where the term comes from. So you can't really say it's always been there because it wasn't a word until the 40s. Until the 30s, you know. But my point is that it's never been about race, guys. It's always been about class. Because, guys, if you look at the authorities, when there's no black people or Hispanics, who do the cops mess with? They go to the trailer park and they beat freaking Cletus and Trailer Park Tammy upside the head. I'm serious.
AJ,
They do.
AJ, we'll save it for Thursday, but like, well, look what's going on in the UK. We have
Exactly.
a bunch of white mothers saying like, "Please don't rape my children," and then they're like,
"Great
essay. My children."
Yeah,
and
guys,
and then they're like,
"It's always been about class. It's always been about class, right?" And well. A ghetto technically is an urban area that's primarily occupied by a specific minority group. That's the definition of ghetto, right? So ghetto specifically means that they're putting minorities in there. So my point is, guys, is that it's all about working class and below, or the poor, or the low income, right? And there's a guy whose podcast I used to watch, and he was saying how his dad's from Tyler, Texas. His dad's like 75, and he came home from a gun show, and he bought a couple of guns at a gun show, and he had $15,000 cash on him, and these two cops knocked on his door. He's like, okay. So he goes to answer the door. These cops open the door. He's like, can I help you? He's like, well, did you just come from the gun show? He's like, yeah. Why? Well, we need to see your guns. He's like, you ain't seeing a damn thing. The cop put his foot in the door. He's like, you better get off my property. Cops pushed in the door, handcuffed him. This is a 75-year-old white guy in Texas. Confiscated his guns, confiscated his money, and he had to go to court to get his money and his guns back. And this isn't a town.
What did they say he done? What would he do?
They just made up some stuff.
Amazing.
Yeah. So, guys, this is
never open the door for cops.
Cops are not your friends, man. Like, they're not.
This is in a 99% white community. They thought that because he was a former vet, just living in like a small house out in the middle of nowhere, that he was some low class, whatever. He was military, and then a friend of his who was an officer, who was a former attorney in the military, got on the guys. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that, and remember that the urban areas were always the rich areas until the 60s, and then there was the white flight where the people who were rich moved out of the inner cities. Remember, the inner cities was actually where all the all the rich
aristocrats.
people, the aristocrats. Then they actually moved out to the suburbs, and that pushed all the poor people inward. As a guys, put a 1 if you've been to Brazil. Anyone?
Brazil's really weird because like
not.
all the rich people live like by the coast, and like all the poor people like live up the mountains.
All the rich people still live in the middle of the city, and the favelas go for miles and miles outside, like away from the inner city. It's so crazy. You will be at a luxury high rise, and you go to the roof, and you're having a beer, and you see just the ghetto for miles and miles and miles. It's absolutely insane. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, we'll have to do a thing on social economics. This is a good discussion, guys. I know we're off topic, but that's just how we roll around here, you know. But let's see. So, guys, once again, this is the wall in dating and in relationships, right? There's this wall, and then there's the actual biological wall. Okay. This is 35 plus, where they're cooked, where they're starting to look into doing IVF. They're starting to friggin' have health problems and all this other stuff, right? Let's look at this dunderhead right here.
Officially my last straw of sharing my dating life on the internet, because it just always ends up in a disappointment. So in this comment, I talk about a date I had on Friday night. It went really well. On the date, he's like, do you want to hang out Sunday night? And I said, yeah, let's do it, because our date on Friday was kind of short. So like immediately after I get into my car and leave, he texts me, I had fun. And when I got home, I texted him back, and he goes, we should have stayed out longer. And we text back and forth a few times, and then I go to bed. Don't hear from him all the next day. I said, hope you didn't work too hard because he had to work on Saturday. Crickets. So it's Sunday. It's like 3 p.m. I'm like, this isn't happening. No word from him. So like, I don't get it. Why schedule a next date on the first date and text me you had fun? Like, if you didn't want to see me again, just say that.
Yeah, or because you were a layup, right?
Yeah.
But then she was a Chevy Caprice he was trying to rent, but then a friggin' Porsche came available, so he decided to take the Porsche instead. You know what I'm saying? Look at these glasses. Look at all that acne
big nose
on her face.
Horrible.
Look
big
that.
nose.
That shit is a 2-pack. The fuck are you talking? That shit stinks.
What are you talking about?
But women do that all the time.
Yeah,
They won't put any effort in. They say, well, it's his fault. He didn't text me. Well, you could have done it. You could have put out a little bit of effort too.
And you don't think that she's done that in her 20s to like a bunch
Yeah,
of
of course.
Oh, of course she has. That's what I'm saying. It's a hypocrisy.
Yep, that's true. On. Okay.
Can relate to this, but I think I've come to the realization today that I'm not gonna ever date anyone again. I spent a lot of my 20s fucking around with the wrong people. I've had quite a few relationships, and I've never been treated like, I don't know, I want to say never been treated like a person, but I've just never been treated like an equal in any of those relationships. Maybe at first, but then colors change after you stay with somebody for so long. I have a 4-year-old.
But Red Door, here's the thing. She says in my culture, older women are respected because they don't do things to lose respect. Guys, traditional women are respected when they're being older because they're offering sage-like advice to the younger women, and just like we talked about Helen Mirren, they have that gravitas, they have that grace to them. They aren't trying to out here still being 304s. They're not trying to compete with younger women. That's the thing. You don't, guys. My grandma.
They want to uplift.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
thank you. Yes,
the uplift, not tell them to uplift their skirt and get the same problem.
Hey guys, this chick is He's in her 30s, guys. The Wall is undefeated. Undefeated. And here's the thing. Freaking Gavin, the poet, Gavin, the friggin' guitar player, and all these guys used to throw themselves at this chick.
Yeah.
And now, guys, that's dried up. She can't even get a friggin' free espresso at the friggin' poetry slam.
and she's got Gavin's kid, by the way.
Oh
Probably,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
yeah.
a single mom.
Yep.
It's not
Has
like
to be.
backtrack, right?
Yep.
Like,
And like, I don't know. I'm really busy with that, which is totally fine. But it just, I think it was like having a kid that made me realize that I'm not going to settle.
Oh, of course you did.
How I deserve to be treated. And I don't think I'm ever going to find that. And it's just kind of like hard.
Because you're not.
And sad. Because I do think that everyone's worthy of love and that everyone should experience love. But I don't think that I'm ever going to get that past like familial love or like, you know. But
And guys, this is proof once again that women want relationships more than they want anything else, right? They want relationships more than they want children. They want relationships more than they want a job. They want relationships more than they want education. When it comes down to it, they have a man-sized hole in their heart, no matter what. They can lie, they can cap, they can say whatever that they want. But you guys know that the moment, and this chick, she probably has friends, and she's hell on wheels if any of her friends ever gets a boyfriend. Then all of a sudden it's, I'm gonna kill your bitch ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
and AJ, like, can you believe this? Like just blobbing into the camera, right?
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
just like guys, like I'm out doing 70 hours a week. You think I have time to blob into a camera? Like,
yeah,
these
but here's
chicks?
the thing. Anonymous, you didn't know that their friggin' HR job or their DEI job or their
She's at work now.
or their marketing, or their marketing job is as important as your tow trucker job.
Yeah.
You didn't know that, dude? Come on.
I'm out.
You know?
I'm out looking for their car that they owe money on.
Absolutely insane. You'll probably see this chick soon, Anonymous.
Oh my god.
We should get her car repoed. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So.
I'll get her Nissan Altima, don't you worry.
Yeah. Here we go.
I don't know, for the past like
Guys,
2
make sure
years,
to hit the like button, hit the super chat button, hit the join button. Appreciate that, guys.
I've been trying to take dating more seriously and really putting myself out there. I've worked on myself. I've gone to
What does that
therapy.
mean?
Put herself
I
out there
feel like I
doesn't
have a
mean
good life. I have a
anything.
lot to offer somebody, but like I can't find a damn fucking person who is interested without like a long list of like I don't know how to explain it. Or maybe it's the type of people that I'm attracting. Maybe that's what it is. I don't really know. But like every time I go to date somebody, it's always like, oh well, you have a kid, so I can be allowed to do this because, and it's like that's not how it works. Like
Yes, it is.
It is.
That's
Oh,
your
man.
problem.
Look at that,
Oh.
guys. Look at that.
Yeah,
Look
no,
at that.
no kidding.
Stupid woman.
Oh, so she's come across Chad and Tyrone before. Because here's the thing: by the time that they're this age, guys, put a 1 if you agree. From 17 to 28 is Chad and Tyrone, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just it may be soccer team Jorge, right? Cristiano. Then 28 to about 38, then it's Gavin, Nug 11, right? And then after 40, they're just straight cooked. Then it's Gray Fox Chad might break it off every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
But never commit.
Yep.
And when
Never
she's saying
commit.
put herself out there, that means she has a free online dating app that at most she will message, hey. If you message her, hey, she's like, you weren't unique enough and all that. And it's like you're a frumpy girl who has a kid and you're not funny, you're not fun, you're just like a problem, basically.
it's true.
You don't really have a lot to offer.
Yep, absolutely true.
To like, I don't know, I just want a normal relationship. But yeah, I guess I'm just kind of upset because I don't know, thinking about like never waking up to somebody that like
Told you
cares for you. I mean, aside from my son, but that's totally different.
Told you.
It's just kind of
Yeah, and her son sleeps in her bed too, probably.
This is how you get son
Yeah,
husbands.
her son's 5 and he's still
Yeah.
breastfeeding. He's like the kid from Game of Thrones.
Yeah. No, I've seen that a kid that's slept in the mom's bed and he was like 9. I was like, this is like really creepy and weird.
No dad in the home, obviously.
Hey,
of course, yeah.
Anonymous, I'm gonna get this is your sound effect now when you show up. Oh, I didn't give Seagrip
We're out
his.
here building a new nation for black people. It's time for you to start paying some dues, nigga. I ain't giving you shit.
I love it. And then this is for Anonymous, right?
Yeah. Oh man, that's made my day.
Guys, I guarantee nothing good's gonna come
from
this Thunderhead's mouth.
Has she got like a tape measure around her? She looks like she's got a tape measure around her like neck.
I don't know, man.
I'm really petty that I'm about to end things with a man that I've been dating for 3 months because of what happened the other night. Y'all can come for me, whatever, but I really, really think this is a valid reason to end things with someone. So let me tell y'all what happened, okay? Listen to this. So Thursday night, I was not feeling my best. Actually, I was sick all day. I had a really bad sore throat, and I was just extremely tired. And he was checking in on me. The guy I've been dating for 3 months was checking in on me.
Get to the goddamn point. Guys, what is going on? She's been talking for 31 seconds, guys. Why? Why do they just keep yakking and yakking and yakking?
Thursday, I think it was like 9 o'clock. He was like, hey, how are you doing? How are you feeling? And I told him, like, I'm still really tired. I'm not really feeling my best. And he was like, okay, do you need anything? And I was like, well, like, it would be nice. I really didn't eat anything. Maybe like some soup. He was like, okay, I'll bring you some soup and maybe some NyQuil to help you go to sleep. And I was like, wow, really thoughtful of you. Yeah, you can swing by. So he does that. He comes by and brings me some NyQuil, brings me some soup and some popsicles to soothe my throat. I was like, wow, that's really sweet. But then listen to this. So he decides to stay the night and we're up to like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, just having pillow talk, chit-chatting. Next thing you know, we hear a beep, like a loud beep downstairs and a bang. And I'm like, what in the world is that? My ring alarms didn't go off from the front and the backyard. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what could be going on. Sometimes ring misses motion. So I'm like, okay, we don't know what's going on. Y'all want to know what this is?
Whoa. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Is this true? Hold on, guys. Hold on.
I thought it was a smoke alarm.
No. Guys, oh no, Travis Hunter's girlfriend, wife filed for divorce. Look at that. Look at that. He filed for divorce.
Did.
Discovering her betrayal. And she cheated on him already because they just got married. She wants $40 million. Look at that. No way.
Are you married like a football star?
Look at this. Is this true? This can't be true.
No one's safe.
Hold on. Is this true?
I hope it's not.
Secret, your microphone's acting up. Secret, I gotta mute you. Yeah, your microphone is acting up. Dude,
It must be. It's everywhere.
Wow, guys, this is kind of. Whoa, this is kind of everywhere, dude. Wow, hold on.
Was it on TMZ?
I'm trying to look. Where did I see this? I have to look. Guys, let me know if anyone can
40 million.
This is all.
Shorty has one job and one job only. Smile, look pretty, clap, be supportive. Your man's got you set for life. She is going to all the football game, all the event, living life as an NFL trophy wife. But everyone sees that she's just not as supportive as she should be. Why is it she's the only one sitting down when he wins the trophy and his parents have
trolls or jealous haters? These were vets who'd already been burned and were trying to stop him marrying Leanna. Was finally starting to.
Someone says, I hope she gets every penny. His dumbass was warned. Yeah, guys, I have to see if this is actually true. Guys, let me know.
Do you know she has that tattoo sleeve?
Yeah, I think she does.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Why are guys so stupid? Why? Anyways, I digress.
It's other women in the family telling them to get married. Like, you're not being a real man. You're going to be married.
Yeah, but did you see how unhappy his family was and how happy hers was at the wedding?
I bet.
Yeah.
They won the lottery.
Yeah.
This man said, do you want to go check out the noise downstairs? You want to go see what that noise is? Me.
I thought you were strong and independent.
I thought it was equal role. It's your house.
Yeah, wrong.
And to be honest, this woman's probably gets as mad as a hippo when she gets pissed.
Well, I'm just saying. I thought that they were strong and independent.
Yeah, it's your house.
Numbers too big to ignore.
I thought, like, what are you talking, guys? I'm actually doing a video on chicks that can't find these liberal chicks that can't find liberal guys to date. Well, that's because liberal guys are trying to find liberal guys to date. And let's be honest, do they really want to date a guy that friggin' wears the same underwear as them? You know what I'm saying? Or guys, that's because liberal guys are playing in their sports. Guys, I'm doing a video on it. I think Sunday's live is going to be liberal chicks can't date. Can't find guys to date because they want guys that say, I voted for Kamala Harris. I believe in Transformers and Palestine, but I'm a assertive, ambitious, masculine man. Guys, please.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Guys, these chicks wanted to be boss babes and boss chicks and wanted men to step aside until something goes bump in the night, right? Look at that.
The woman, me, go downstairs and check what the noise is.
Well, yeah, because he's too pretty to die.
I thought you were supposed to protect me. I'm looking for a protector, okay? Not a man that's going to send me downstairs to potentially, I don't know what's happening downstairs. And even if it turned out that it was just my refrigerator that was making
probably
noise,
was.
the fact that this man told me to go downstairs and check on the noise gave me the biggest ick I've ever experienced from a man. And I just can no longer get past.
Let's see.
But I almost bet it was the refrigerator, and that guy had a feeling about that.
Is the type.
Probably sleeping.
Nah.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. It sounds like this is a type of emotionally intelligent.
Oh.
It was a smoke detector.
That you women say you want.
Women are just as strong as men.
Clearly.
I thought. Wait. Hold on. Sounds like this is the type of. Sorry. I'm mostly. You got the. Hold on. Hold on, guys. What should I say? You got the Kamala Harris voting beta that you asked for. Now, wait. Yeah, I'll just with the Kamala Harris. No. I'm not clever today. Hold on. It sounds like this is the type of emotionally intelligent guy that you women say you want. Welcome to equality.
Or you could say, you want a guy who can hit you and the robber.
Welcome to equality. This is the 50-50 world.
But I want to know
Feminists.
what actually happened, though, because I have a feeling that it was actually just like a refrigerator or something. That guy kind of knew that, so he's like, check on your own stuff.
Feminists made this happen.
Yeah, it could have been like the house creaking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It could have actually just been that, and he could have known that.
Yeah.
Post.
Because if that happened to me and I was in someone else's house, I'd be like, you want to check like what that is? It doesn't mean it's like a guy there to rob you.
Guys, hit the like button, hit the super chat button. Thanks for all you guys who hit the Cash App. David, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Here we go, guys. But yeah, guys, once they're in their 30s and they hit the wall, this is all they have to pick from. You know what I'm saying? Look at this.
I was supposed to be going on a first date tonight and I just canceled it. Let me break this down for you guys and you let me know what you would have done. There's this guy who DM'd me in 2021 on Instagram. We have never met in person because we've never been in the same place at the same time. He lives states away, okay? This week he's in Nashville for work. I live in Nashville. Well, right outside of Nashville. He has now been telling me 4 months that he was going to be here, that he wanted to take me out, constantly checking in like, you're still single, right? Like you don't have a guy, right? Like, yes, I got it. I'm going to be here and very high chance I'm still going to be single. So like, we're good. He was asking me about where to go and specifically was like, I do not want to go to Broadway. And I'm like, that is totally fine. I don't want to go to Broadway either. I've been to Broadway once this entire summer. So I suggest to him, I'm like, well, why don't you come towards my way? I live in Franklin. For those of you who don't know the area, it is literally 25-minute drive as long as you're not in rush hour. Also for reference, I would say anywhere in Nashville, like any of the little subdivisions, it's going to take you 15 minutes to pretty much get anywhere at all times. Whenever I suggest coming to Franklin, he's like, well, I don't have a car. And I said, well, wouldn't you be Ubering anyways? And he goes, yeah, but not 30 minutes. So I was like, oh, so I should? And he goes, I figure you would be driving. Plus, I already traveled all the way to Nashville.
That's sensible.
Mind you, he's here for work.
That's sensible.
Okay, he traveled to Nashville for work. Okay, not for me. I responded and I was like, honestly, I feel like this is a waste of both of our time. I suggested Ubering out this way because what's an additional 15 minutes if you're already in an Uber? And no, I'm not driving because I'm not drinking and driving. At this point, I think we should just forget it. And surprise, surprise, he never responded.
Yeah. And by the way, she expects him to pay for everything when
City
when
boy!
he gets there.
Yeah.
City boy!
But guys, here's the thing.
A half-hour Uber is a decent amount of money.
Guys, first of all white girls in Nashville are 304s.
Oh yeah.
There's a reason why they call
Live, laugh,
Nashville
love, country western 304.
Yeah, Nash Vegas, guys. Straight up, dude. Come on.
You tell her she's a goddamn whore.
Period. Yo, Anonymous. With your accent, if you go to Nash Vegas, dude, you're gonna be friggin' you're gonna look like the RAF, the Battle of Britain, dude.
Yeah. Dude, I love Americans when they have a southern accent.
You're gonna be blasting so many things, dude. It's gonna be crazy, man. You go to Nashville, just fly in, get an Airbnb, go downtown with your act. Just look as English AF as you can, dude. Straight up, you know what I'm saying, dude. And these chicks will be, oh my goodness, you have such a great accent.
Just go in there and just like, milady.
Have some hanky panky.
Did you guys remember Love Actually, the movie Love Actually?
Oh yeah.
You remember?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm in the wrong country. I need to go to America, where I'll be Colin, God of Sex. You remember? I'm going to a place called Wisconsin. You remember?
Wisconsin, yeah.
and he ends up banging all 4 of those hot chicks. Oh, you're so cute. It's like the chick from American Pie, Denise Richards, and the girl from Old School, you know, and they're like, oh, you don't have a place to stay? You can come stay with us, but we have to warn you, we all sleep naked. Oh, really?
That happened to me in a Chick-fil-A.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, I'd never been to a Chick-fil-A before, and there was like the whole work crew was like girls, and they were all just like fluttering around me because they just wanted to like talk to me. I don't know what was going on, but like,
you know, you took 2 of them in the walk-in freezer.
I need their special sauce.
But yeah, guys, go to Nashville. Nashville is one of the most underrated 304 cities there is. Guys, you can get some drunk white girl tail easy, man.
Date, and that's how low
you guys, this guy, he was obviously on a work trip, so he's a successful guy. So he probably just unmatched her and then found some friggin' cowgirl 304. He's on Nashville. He's in Nashville on a work trip. Hello, you know what I'm saying? So we'll do one more, guys, and then we'll talk about the biological wall. Here we go.
If a man texts me and I'm on my way to do any type of woman maintenance, hair, nails, lashes, wax, and you don't offer to pay, or you just don't send no money, you can really go to hell. If you
Amazing.
Guys, no man on planet Earth has to deal with the crap that American black men have to deal with. And guys, I'm allergic to B-dubs. I'm allergic. I don't talk to B-dubs. I don't look at B-dubs. I just don't. They are demons, man. Demons. No man in his right mind would deal with this.
You could really lose my number because I don't know. It just bothers my soul knowing I'm telling you what I'm about to do, and you know it's gonna involve spending some bread, and you ain't sending nothing. Like,
they're all 304s, dude. All of them. And the fact is,
I just need to vent because why am I always the second option every single time? I swear, I'm always the backup option. I'm always the.
You know why, guys? You know why, right? I think you guys have seen this chick before, right? Why, guys?
You didn't have second thoughts. Now you're a single mom. Now you're a single mom.
Option until a different option comes around, and I get it. I have a complicated life and headstrong. I have 3 kids. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a single mom.
Hang on a second.
2 baby daddies. I understand.
It's kind of a good insight here.
It's not an easy situation. And the ones that
if you're going to be the second best, because your kid's first, you're the second best for him. In his lineup of women.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like it's tit for tat.
Yeah, it's true. There's no man in his right mind should put up with this. None. Why? Why would any man do such a stupid thing? Why?
Well, especially if you're a single man.
Want to give me a chance, they just treat me like shit. And then the ones that I'm not interested at all, those are the ones that are like, you know, there's some of us out here that are trying and you just aren't giving us a chance. Well, Bob, you're 67 years old. What do you want me to do? Of course I don't want to give you a chance. Yes, I'm not dating my father. What do you want from me, Mark? You're sexualizing my body before you even have a conversation with me. What do you expect from me? User 6547829118512. I don't even know your first name. Who are you? What do you look like? Of course I'm not giving you a chance. Like, let's use our brains a little bit here, guys, okay? The only people I actually give a chance are people that I've had face-to-face conversations with. Even if we haven't met in real life, we've FaceTime, we've been on the screen, we've been face-to-face with each other. You can't connect over a DM, especially if you're not even my type in the first place. I don't know who you are. We're not friends. You don't have a profile picture. Your name's not in your bio. And your username says Big Daddy Mac. hey, can I take you out to dinner? No, who are you? Of course, no woman is going to go out on a date with you. But when you actually have a conversation or you're talking to someone and then they pick somebody else, that's when you're justified in saying, you know, I never get picked or whatever you guys want to complain about. Women don't feel safe. That's why they're not going out with you. It's not your personality. It's not that you're ugly. You haven't made her feel safe enough to go out.
Wait, didn't she talk about how no one wants to go out with her?
Yeah.
Wait. How did that happen? How did that happen? What is going on?
Out with you. Stop blaming it on the women.
And the guy who she really wants, she doesn't feel safe with.
Yeah. That guy's
and when she says use our brain, she gives that guy brain.
Can I say, guys, it's also the way like she presents herself. Like to me, she presents herself as like a mum with like 3 kids. So I'm assuming that she's probably married, or like has like a partner or something. And it's like no one's gonna approach you. You look like a mum.
Yeah.
You look like you're taken. Like I don't know what she's going for. Just delusion. Just absolute delusion.
Now, guys, this is from a Peace of Mind. He's in the same group as Lock the Bounty Hunter. So, guys, please go and check out his channel. But, guys, these are chicks who waited too long to have kids, right?
Ooh.
Waited too long. Period. Here you go.
Man, I feel lied to by the culture. But I'm going to take full responsibility there, man. I fell for it. I fell for the boss bitch, the like, I could do everything by myself, that hyper independent bullshit. And I'm 31 now, and I still don't have kids. I still don't have a family.
TikTok, motherfucker.
Family. I feel like social media or just everything around us, society in general, wants to push that the woman is the future. No, the family is the future.
And her ends the TikTok with her reflect.
Crazy, right?
Chance of conceiving with.
Here you go.
Was like
I've seen this chick. Watch.
My current partner, and we wanted to have a family. I went off to the doctors, and the GP took off her glasses, looked down at her notes, and said, "You do know how old you are, don't you?" And I was like, yeah. And she said, "That's not going to happen naturally. You'll have to go for IVF." We went for the IVF tests. I was told I had 0.7% chance of conceiving with my own egg.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Guys, so basically her ovaries and her friggin' uterus.
That's an empty egg carton right there.
Straight up, dude. Guys, isn't it crazy how delusional they are, right? They just think that geriatric pregnancy is a sexist statement, is a sexist term. It's science. It's actual science. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
And the kid is going to be, yeah, exactly.
They can have children. Why can they have children? The gentleman talking about me.
To me, in the same way that 90% of women project onto me when I tell them I don't want to have kids. She goes, "Oh, you're going to change your mind. You're going to be so lonely when you get older. If you don't have kids, who's going to take care of you?" As if I haven't already been told this a million times. This nice
That's
lady just gave me
selfish.
some
Who's
wine
going to
on
take
Facebook.
care
I
of you?
told her
That's
I
why
was
you want to have
really
a
upset
kid.
Yeah, but you know that's some people do have kids for selfish reasons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They want to see what little type of crumb cruncher that they can have. Or guys, here's the thing.
Or try to make them a pro at a sport that they didn't do good at or something.
But you look at like Asian cultures and African cultures, there's this reciprocity to where the kids want to take care of their parents because their parents were so good to them and treated them so well. That's like that one Hakimi guy where the soccer player who left everything in his mom's name. You know what I'm saying? Guys, his mother, he comes from a culture where his mom would never screw him over. Ever.
Yeah.
You know,
have
you're
that-
right.
But I'm
you're right
saying
about
his
that,
mom
AJ.
wasn't
Yeah.
trying to say, "Oh, I'm going to have a kid so he can take care of me
Yeah.
later." That's the last thing she probably thought of.
Yeah. Prowler, I'm not having any kids either, man. Screw that. No thanks. So
She was invalidating me. She said, Laura, I can tell the topic of kids is really, really
What did you say, guys? That some woman gave her some wine glasses? She's already buying the starter pack of being a miserable woman in her 40s. Presumably
This
is
guy's funny.
very, very happy about the fact that she is single and childless, but yet cannot stop talking about it and talking about how all men suck, right? It's the starter pack of being miserable in your 40s.
I told her I was really upset that she was invalidating me. She said, Laura, I can tell the topic of kids is really, really triggering for you, so I'll just stop bringing up kids. What's triggering for me is knowing that if I were to walk into this session telling you that I was pregnant with a little baby boy, you would be so excited for me. And it's triggering knowing that you can't be excited for me when I tell you that I don't plan on having kids. I told her that I was really...
What's there to be excited about? Oh, you don't want to have kids? Let's throw a party. You want to go the easy, hedonistic approach to life where you spend all your money only on yourself?
He's right.
Is that
really nervous about an upcoming observation I had at work. I'm a teacher. She goes, oh, what's there to be nervous about? You know, you're just the music teacher, so it's like chill, right? What do you mean chill? Like, I don't have a master's degree, chill, and kids aren't
It's the only
learning real
female
skills.
therapist doing actually a decent job.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have
Like,
a master's degree.
You're a teacher around children. Like, you don't have some sort of affinity for, like, children?
Nope, not at all. And guys, she has a master's
Damn.
degree, and she makes $55,000 a year as a teacher.
Nothing.
And she's a 304. Teachers are always 304s.
Oh, especially art teachers and music teachers.
Yeah.
Because it's music class, chill.
Oh, wow. She has a master's degree, guys. Does that change the thing for you, the equation? Now, most of you probably were thinking, I wouldn't touch this woman with a 10-foot pole. But now, guys, that you know that she has a master's degree.
Guys, make sure to hit the like button, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Carlos X, what's up, dude? Captain Plain, how's it going, man?
Well, tell me how that changes things. Also, music classes. Look, guys, I appreciate all jobs. But I never learned anything in music class. I don't know about you. It's not for everybody. I don't think it's that necessary. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, anyway, I have a new therapist now. Everything's fine.
Even and of course, she has to cope her way out of the situation. These women, presumably, guys, are so happy. They're so happy.
No judgment.
Someone
Do
told me
you.
the
We
truth.
need you,
You're
in fact.
fired.
Yeah. Did you hear how she said, you're not validating me? So she's saying, you're not telling me just what I want to hear.
Exactly. Yeah.
Reassuring my bad
So
decision.
she actually she actually was doing a good job, that other therapist.
Yeah.
That's why she got fired.
It's true. That's very, 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 very true. Let's see here.
No judgment. Do you. We need you, in fact. But there was like a mean girl situation going on that I had never experienced before. They were all gathered amongst themselves, talking about how selfish our generation of women are who decided to not have children. And how we don't have purpose, and how we will never experience love.
But they just have no utility. Like, guys, a woman doesn't have to have kids to be useful if she is a feminine asset to a man. Having kids isn't all that women are good for, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But guys, oftentimes that's the most direct way that a woman can be useful, is to have a guy's children.
That's like the top tier of like what you can get, and then there's like things that are like underneath it, but that is like the top.
Well, the thing that I don't understand is that women risk their lives in childbirth, guys.
Yeah,
childbirth, even though we have a low infant mortality rate, it's no joke. You're risking your life having a baby for Gavin and Nug Nug to have some bum, some idiot, some goofball's baby. Come on, man.
You stupid woman.
Guys, that's the thing about the whole like fresh and fit like part of the thing is, you gotta have money, bro. No, you don't. You don't have to have money to have chicks.
Yeah, you don't.
Children aren't that expensive.
But no. Listen.
No, to get into the first place, yeah.
All these single moms aren't getting pregnant by CEOs
Bob.
and lawyers and doctors. They try and get those guys after Nug, and Gavin spray up the walls. You know what I'm saying? So
We were going in, and I'm just sitting over there drinking my cup of whiskey.
These women, guys, that are talking about this, they're very true. Like, applause to them. That's just the case. Like, women nowadays, it all comes from a point of selfishness. Oh, but the economy is not good for kids. Do you know how many thousands of dollars? No.
And it's so funny, the whole can't afford kids argument, such BS. Because if that was the case, then like 90% of the world shouldn't have kids. Because most of the world lives below our poverty line here in the United States.
AJ, my grandparents had kids while World War II was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like literally that, like, her whole street was like bombed to like flattened where there was nothing, and she was still having kids. And like they're saying they can't have it because they can't have a McMansion.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Not the economy first.
We'll do one more, and then
we're gonna attempt to
and then we'll go to
not
IVF.
socially awkward.
Here, let's do this.
I like this guy's like Egyptian theme. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Him and Locke the Bounty Hunter and Taylor the Fiend are in their network. So.
Oh, okay. Taylor the Fiend is how I found this channel. Actually, I was looking at that, and then a lot of your videos came up, and then I liked these ones the best.
Dude, Taylor the Fiend.
They're not as funny as this, though. I think you're actually a lot more funny than he is.
Yeah.
He's pretty funny though.
He's a bit more low key. You know what I'm saying? He's a bit more. He's
monotone.
Yeah. But he's funny though. Taylor the Fiend, man. He does. I think it's so funny that like.
He's also like maybe from Australia or something.
Yeah.
Too, so it's a little different.
It's like deadpan humor.
Yeah. Guys, you remember her, right?
I spent $65,000 on my IVF journey and ended up with nothing. Here's what I wish.
Yeah.
This is the final wall, guys.
Yep.
This is the last wall. And guys, here's the thing. You're actually starting to see chicks that take care of themselves, and they can physically still look like 8s and 9s, right? At like 37, 38. You know, if they keep themselves up and they're extremely attractive. And they manage. But guys, their eggs and they friggin' dry up just the same. A 38-year-old chick who looks like she's in like 30 or 29 or 28 is still a 38-year-old chick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Freaking tumbleweed going by.
Yeah. Tumble pubes.
Before I start.
That's
as dry as the desert too.
Ago, my husband was diagnosed with cancer right after we got married. He went through treatment for about 6 months, and once he was all clear, we started with 2 IUIs. Those failed. We then took a break to try naturally for a while.
Guys, put a 1 if you agree. Guys, a man should be able to leave his wife if she's barren.
Yeah. If he wants kids, yeah.
Anonymous.
Want kids, yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Did you have a reservation about that statement?
I know.
No.
I'm just like,
why?
I think you're right. Like, if that's what they want, like, yeah, it's because I feel like there is a moral. So it depends if you're religious as well.
No, it's the fact that a man. Okay, if the roles were turned around and a woman didn't want kids, or the man couldn't have kids, everyone would be like, well, you know, you're denying her children, right?
True. If he's firing blanks, yeah.
They wouldn't hesitate. But the moment that there's no deficiency on the man's part, it's the woman. It's up to the man to sacrifice. A man deserves to have his own children.
It's kind of, you know what? It's kind of fair, actually. Like, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And that's why, in like Muslim areas, if a woman's barren, a guy can just have another wife.
Yeah.
They actually have it planned in there. That's a friend of mine. He's putting up with this now, where he met his wife. They've been married for 15 years, and then all of a sudden she was like, "Well, I don't want kids," and they've been going back and forth, right? and he didn't want to be an older dad. He's in his 40s. He wanted to be a dad when he's 36. They've been arguing for the last 6 years. Guys, he's a PhD in engineering, and he makes like 200 and something grand a year. I was like, why is it that Jorge can swim across the Rio Grande and stand in front of Home Depot and do day labor and collect cans on the weekends, and he can have a wife and kids? But my friend, who's in the top 2% of earners and 1% of education, can't have any kids. Why? Why?
It's kind of like that. It's kind of like that film Idiocracy. I don't know if you've seen it, where the smart people, they keep putting it off, and like dumb Cletus ends up fathering like 20 kids.
Yeah, but here's the thing though: most smart people, successful people, came from dumb and unsuccessful people. So I don't. Believe that. That's the thing about Idiocracy that I don't agree with, guys. Even if you have 3 or 4, let's just say you have two morons and they have 5 kids, all 5 of them aren't destined to be dumbasses, right? Guys, I know people personally who come from crappy areas, from the hood or from the rednecks, and they just always wanted something more. Tom Likas had a thing where he was saying, I don't need to have kids because the dumb and the poor will always breed. And someone asked him about Idiocracy, and he goes, I came from a poor household. Just because you're poor doesn't mean that you're gonna stay poor unless you're unintelligent. You know what I'm saying? It just means that you're growing up in a poor environment. So Prowler says, I still get the loneliness. I switched to I was accepted for who I am currently and not have a future income. Women, guys with lots of money. Yeah, guys. It's tough, man. Prowler, man, just get a passport, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go and hang out in Rio every couple months. Do what Seagrip does. Seagrip, you go to the DR in Colombia, right? I think he's muted.
Yes, every 2-3 months I do a trip.
Your microphone's still acting up. That's weird. I don't know if you have but yeah. He goes to Colombia and the DR, you know what I'm saying? And guys, just go hang out, you know what I'm saying? And then just go home. Guys, this is the best part about nowadays. We have so much freedom, guys. We don't have to get married. There's no societal stigma against not being married as a man. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, we're going to go ahead and go here. Look, I think we already saw the stick. After 10 hours in the car, we got the call, IVF failure. But yeah, if a guy wants to, so yeah, my friend said that he knows a group of guys whose wives all aren't giving him children. I mean, aren't giving them children. This is a common thing where the guy's like, but my career. So now they got married under false pretense. Adam Schrader, poverty has not been the best birth control. People said the poorer class have always had more kids. Always. Since the beginning of time. You know? Even nowadays, the poor had more kids. That's the whole joke about the Irish. You remember the Irish were poor, but they always had like 5, 7, 10, 8 kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
guys,
Catholics. Yeah.
Yeah. Prowler, go down to a junkyard, find yourself an old Chevelle, give it a girl's name, and work on it, and you won't be lonely anymore. Okay, here we go.
So unfortunately, our first frozen embryo transfer failed. Not the update I wanted to give, unfortunately, but it is what it is, and it's life, and sometimes it doesn't always work out.
Yeah. No, you waited too long, or you took too many plan Bs in college. Guys, women just aren't infertile like this. She should have had kids when she was 24, 25, 23, you know?
Do you think that affects them, AJ? Like the birth control and all
Yeah,
of the.
of course it does.
I felt like it does. Like,
This
like
is her.
yeah.
This is her.
Transfer date is.
That's her husband. Look at that.
Oh.
Dude, this whole IVF thing is so bad. There's a fighter named Caitlin Shikagian. She's a UFC fighter, and she took a year off fighting, trying to do IVF, and she took a fight. She's like, oh yeah, fighting's a lot more easier than IVF.
Wow.
It said the mental and physical toll that IVF takes on a woman, you know, and the ups and downs and the emotions. She would rather get punched in the face, you know.
Work out. And then taking it the night before kind of helped confirm it for me.
She's cooked. And then, guys, I did this one as a short. It blew up.
I'm sitting here with just this horrible realization. I've been divorced for 3 years, and in that 3 years, I have spent most of my days figuring out how I can become physically, mentally, financially, spiritually healthy enough to be able to afford and take care of a child. And not only have I taken that time, but I've done the math, and it does not work out.
Because you don't have a husband, you goof.
Yeah.
You don't have a husband because you need 2 incomes, you dunderhead.
You stupid woman.
You're not supposed to be doing this on your own. Guys, they have 2 people privilege. They said like 2 income privilege. You mean normal relationships?
Coexist with a man.
Ugh, guys, they're demons. Demons, man. Guys, do you feel bad for this chick? Yes or no? Y or N, guys? You know what I'm saying? Y or N?
I am not young enough, or fertile enough,
Yeah.
or financially stable enough.
Don't forget
To
mentally.
even do another round of IVF.
Look at that, guys, right? Hey, Secret. Do you remember, guys, when Kendra G, she was on Kevin Samuels, and she was like, I froze my eggs, Kevin. I froze my eggs. As if that's a gotcha. As if that's a ha ha ha. As if that's something that'll work. Guys, IVF should be a Hail Mary, not a backup plan.
Isn't it like a 50% fail rate?
No, dude. If you were 35, it's like less than 18%.
Damn.
Hold on. By age. Here you go.
Because I had a friend of mine who was doing it, and with her, his wife, and they managed to conceive. Like, they must have been like the really low percent then that like actually worked.
Oh, look at this, guys! Hey, look at this. We can actually calculate it, guys. Oh, look at this!
Oh.
Look, let's go.
Yes.
Okay, all right, guys. All right. Okay, let's look at an Asian girl. Okay, Asian girl. She would be 35. She would be about 125 pounds. She'd be about 5'1". Okay. Okay.
I was asking if it's got like your own.
What is the reason why you're using IVF? It doesn't say waited too long. Here, let's just do. I don't know the reason. %46 chance. So this is an Asian woman. So okay. Now, guys, let's look at a white woman. All right. Whoops. Shit. Sorry. All right, guys.
Can some of this factor in if they're going to be a nerd?
Here we go. Nay! No, 9 times out of 10. They're going to be
they're not saying the quality of the child.
Let's do, hey, what guys? The average woman in the United States weighs 169 pounds, right?
You could end up with the Elephant Man at the end of it.
5'4". Let's do never use IVF, pregnancies. Wow,
So they had one baby deletion along the way.
Yeah.
Let's be conservative here, guys.
None. I can't do none. Please select an option. Okay, so let's do PCOS because she's a white woman.
Yep.
Going to use her own eggs. 48%. Okay. Right? Now let's go to Keisha, guys. Okay.
It's going to be like 185 pounds.
Oh, yeah. You know it, guys. You know it. All right, here we go, guys.
5'1".
Here we go.
$185.
35. We're going to do 200 pounds.
5'1".
5'1". Yeah.
5'2". Never use IVF.
Is there enough numbers to go up?
None. How many prior pregnancies? 1. How many prior births have you had? Let's do. I think B-dubs have a lot of endometriosis, right? I know they have PCOS. Wait, let's see.
What is that? PCOS?
Endometriosis. Let's see. I think black men have.
I don't know.
Okay, yes. So it's a thing where they're it's something wrong with the inside of the inner lining of the uterus.
Oh, okay.
It causes it says it's a condition where tissue similar to the lining of the uterus grows outside the uterus. Ugh. So it gets other complications.
Where the egg sits and develops, probably. Yeah, weird.
Metriosis. My own eggs. Kaboom.
44.
That guy. Now let's change the age, right?
Yeah, let's try like a 36 or 37-year-old white woman.
Let's do 38, guys.
Yeah.
This is so much fun.
It's a small amount of time for everyone.
This is so much fun, guys.
Yeah, no, this is actually pretty interesting. I wonder if there's one, or we could ask DeepSeek or something, how the chance it'll be a nerd.
Yeah, yay!
Yeah, because I bet there's they could roughly calculate that.
Damn, 35%.
Wow.
38. 35% chance.
It dropped nearly 10% in like 2 years.
And if you go back,
damn.
If I can change the age, can I go back and change?
That's huge.
Revise my info.
10%?
Let's do this, guys.
Oh.
Damn. Damn. And guys, that's each time. This is so they'll have to go through the entire process of months at a time.
What happens if it's
a lot of money?
Huh?
If it's 3 revivals, like there's like a selector.
Yeah, but here's the thing. They have to pull all these eggs out of you, and oftentimes to become embryos, guys, all this is propaganda, right? This isn't accurate because, guys, oftentimes it doesn't work. Let's just here.
Well, they're trying to also sell you on it too, so
Yeah,
they're
here you
going to
go.
make it seem a little more positive.
Look at this. Sorry. 42, 180 pounds, 5'2", never used IVF, no pregnancies. Let's do PCOS. Own eggs, calculate. Damn. Look at that, guys. Cooked cooked,
Ooh.
cooked.
That's a scrambled egg right there. Yeah.
Steve said the world's oldest baby was actually born using IVF. The embryo was 30 years old. Damn.
Wow.
Was he a near?
Oh yeah.
Probably. Yikes. But yeah, guys, this whole thing with IVF, these women think that this is a way to cheat father time. Guys, that's not how it works, you know?
Yep. You know what they say too? They're like, I'm late to the party, like omelet, like. Sorry, that was kind of a cheesy joke. Sorry about that.
At 36, like, I'm sorry, like, you're gonna say, like, you have time. Like, I don't. Because I can't spend another minute of my life.
Secret, your camera's on, buddy. Turn your camera off and I'll bring you up.
Trying to make something work. When I'm just fighting upstream.
This guy says, my wife and I did IVF, $30,000 just to see it fail. Pretty low point. Damn. Look at that, guys. Guys, this is the biological wall. Guys, we haven't even talked about this. Hold on. And I need to bring this up more. The nasty M word.
Give you a menopause 101 lesson that I had to give myself, because you would be surprised to know a lot of women don't know about menopause, and definitely not perimenopause.
They don't talk about menopause because that means that they're getting old.
Yep.
They'll talk about anything else except menopause. You know what I'm saying?
So let me explain. My name's Tamsin Fidel. I'm a menopause advocate, journalist, and an upcoming
How
documentary.
are you a menopause advocate? What are you?
The heck?
Guys, you advocate for like cancer research or like something that's like menopause is. Do you see
An
how it's not
advocate
a-
for nerd.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Something that's supposed to be an anomaly.
Yeah, or something
It's the people who can't advocate for themselves, so you have to
Thank you
advocate
very
for that.
Documentary about menopause. So menopause is actually one single day. I'll repeat that. It's one single day after your last period. And I was shocked by this myself. A lot of
Shut up. Look.
I may shoot myself in the foot with this one, but no, what the hell?
Music.
That's a 304 put out to pasture.
Gotta take her behind the barn.
Yep, that's Old Yeller. Yeah.
3 scary signs of menopause and why it happens. Hi, my name's Jody. I'm a menopause educator, certified mental wellness coach, and practitioner, and I help women get through perimenopause into postmenopause without having to take HRT, BHRT, pellets, cream, patches, or anything for weight loss, sadness, or anxious feelings. If you're not following me, give me a follow. And please recommend this video to someone who's suffering during this time.
No
okay,
thanks.
so let's get in it. What is one of the scariest things that can happen, which is a menopause symptoms? And this is a #1 thing that's on my menopause quiz in my bio. If you go to my bio, there's a clickable link. You can go to a quiz there. And that quiz, the #1 answer that comes up that women suffer from is brain fog.
I thought they have brain fog all the time.
All
right?
the time, yeah.
I mean, that's how they just go through life.
Yeah,
right?
they have fiction
Right,
brain.
guys? You know what I'm saying? Come on, absolutely.
You stupid woman.
Come on, man.
There's not really like a word for how I've been feeling lately. Like it's not depressed. It's not sad per se. It's just like
It's
stupid.
There you go.
End of her video.
no word. It's just a There's no word for it. It's just a sound. Just a sound.
It's called age.
And I really gotta snap out of this because I'm sick of myself at this point. Like, it's been going on for a little while and it seems to be getting worse. So it's like you're just over all of it. You're just over it. You're just like, I'm just over all of it. Not in that kind of way, but just God, so just.
Whine and moan and whine.
Sound you will never hear.
I feel like perimenopause is stealing my spark. I feel like it is changing me, not for the better. And I don't know what to do about it.
There's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
This is part of life.
What actually is perimenopause? I don't actually know what it is, and I think I know what menopause is, but I actually don't know what perimenopause is.
Hold on, guys. 1 second. Let's look it up. Let's see. All right. Perimenopause is a period of a woman's life shortly before menopause.
Oh, okay.
So it's like right before it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the warm up.
Yeah.
It's the opening act. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The preview. Yeah.
I don't know.
See, what were you saying?
But also, one of my friends, she went through it in, I think, her late 30s, early 40s, and her daughter started going through perimenopause in her early 30s.
Yeah, it happens.
Wow.
Every now and then. That's like girls who will go through puberty hella early. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. So yeah, because this is all the hormones in the food. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff that people
Yeah,
eat.
you're right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
To change that. All I know is I'm not happy. I'm cranky most of the time. Or sad. I'm not confident anymore.
Just like a woman.
I don't want to go out. I used to be a people person, and I feel like I'm more introverted than ever. I don't enjoy a lot of things anymore. And I don't know how to change that. I'm in hell.
I hope that you're single and by yourself.
Stay
You know?
there.
Yeah.
Here are some unhinged things I've done as a woman in menopause. I started the day in one mood. I ended the day in about 6 moods. None of them planned. None of them made any sense. I walked into a...
Ugh.
That sounds about
Clothes.
normal.
Put some clothes on, Grandma. What are you doing, dude?
This is one of these unfair things though with like women where like they do have that ticking time bomb.
Oh, whoa.
But they also
Everyone,
get all the money up front.
Unfair.
Well, just like
How is it? How is that unfair?
Well, what I'm saying is, it's like these girls have been told all of this crap, like their whole lives, by like older women, by like society and stuff like that, and they've bought into it. Right, it's their own fault. I'm not going to say they're not victims, right? But it's just like, it's just like guys can have kids for like a long time, right? And
Yeah.
it's like there is a certain amount of time that women have, and they need to jump on it.
Yeah, and they don't do it.
No,
The thing is,
yeah.
guys, they're like children where the kids will make a decision and then complain about the outcome. Men, we make a decision. If it blows up in our face, we just move forward. You know, and guys, we've been telling these women for so long, guys. I know a woman who's an attorney, and she said that she never wanted kids. Then she hit 36, all of a sudden, got married, had had kids. The urge to have kids just kicked in. Now she's married. She has 3 kids.
Baby rabies kicks in.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And she's an attorney. You know, and she didn't think growing up she ever wanted. Most people want kids, but most women want kids. That's how it works. It's our biological imperative. That's why you see these chicks that have been on birth control since they were 15, and then all of a sudden they're 34 and they oops a baby. Please, they know exactly what they are doing. So, guys, here we'll go back.
Also, too, like since their like value is front loaded, it's so easy for them to have a kid from like 16.
Yeah.
All the way to a certain, like they could have a kid really with like no effort at all. So they have had that power for 15, 20 years, Anonymous. So they have had the time to think about it, ample opportunities. They probably deleted a kid or 2 along the way. So
I forget who says it. Like people said, like women are born with value and men have to earn theirs.
Yeah.
I forget. Who
I
says
just went to like this ice cream place, and there was these like I don't even know how old they are, 15 or 16, looked amazing, and all they need to do is go find a guy and say, "I want to live a traditional lifestyle," and they can have that. They can have that.
Yeah.
They can just show up without doing anything. So they have a lot of like inherent power. So they have a gem, but if they let that gem go too long, it gets tarnished and becomes a pearl, and then it's a pearl necklace.
But snowboard, they do not have a degree.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? They don't have $100,000 worth of debt.
Yeah.
Guys, I was trying to look. Guys, you know that the largest group of single moms are women in their 30s, not teenagers.
Oh, I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah, everyone thinks that it's these teenagers, but it's actually these chicks trying to beat the buzzer. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, they had a kid at about 28 from Nug Nug or Gavin, who has left, and now they're just on their own. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's
single
also
mothers
another,
by choice. What a joke.
But there's also a flip side to that, because now for the first time in I forgot how long, there's more like women dying in pregnancy has now gone up because they're delaying.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, they are delaying pregnancy. They're friggin' overweight, right? They're stressed out. There's more stress. There's more weight issues. There's more health problems. They're eating well. Guys, it's crazy now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. You see, guys, how many times have you seen like Hispanic chicks snowboard where you see them with like 3 kids that they had at like 19, 20, 21?
Yeah.
And they're still hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I used to work with chicks down in Texas, and these chicks were hot, and you see they had 3 kids. It's like, and they're like 29, and their oldest is like 10. They have like a 10-year-old, an 8-year-old.
Their grandma like 35.
Yeah.
They start their kids young, but it's actually like a pretty good strategy.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, speaking of Dominican Republic, so I'm normally dating in the 20s, and but a couple of times I dated women in their 30s, and their kids were teenagers, like to the point to where they like 16, 17 and can watch themselves.
Damn.
And so they would the moms would just come like spend several days with me, the whole weekend with me.
Yeah.
Look at this, guys. Look at this. Single mom.
But I didn't know that there was an uptick in deaths from pregnancy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hold on. Look at this. We can in there. Wait. What happened? Sorry, guys.
As a matter of fact, for fun, I actually sent AJ a video of one of these chicks that was, spending a week with me and cleaning my place for me.
Look at this. PBS is public. I don't think this should be. This should be.
No, I don't think it's copyrighted, right? It's public.
Women in the United States are dying from pregnancy or childbirth-related causes at an alarming rate, with the number of maternal deaths rising to more than 1,200 in 2021.
Sadly, I don't think it's surprising that we see this spike.
A new report from the CDC reveals there were nearly 33 deaths per 100,000 live births in 2020.
Wow.
Damn.
A sharp increase from earlier.
We definitely saw that we were seeing sicker patients during this time.
The maternal death rate has been steadily rising for decades.
During 2021, we saw the Delta variant, which was predominant, which really affected pregnant people, both in terms of maternal outcomes.
Pregnant people?
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Also, pregnancy outcomes.
The report also notes significant continued racial.
Someone said men should think twice about getting pregnant. It's dangerous. Someone said, I came for the comments. Someone said, pregnant people correcting pregnant women. You're welcome. Look at that.
That's the CDC for you.
Yeah.
Useless.
Racial disparities. The maternal death rate for Black women was 2.6 times the rate for white women, mirroring the impact of the pandemic on communities of color and further highlighting inequality.
What would the cough have to do with giving birth?
Well, guys, if you are like really, really fat and out of shape, you know, the cough would take you out. Most B-dubs are fat and out of shape. Because think about it, they have health issues anyways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, say what you want about the cough and the whole thing behind it, but it did take out a bunch of people. Because here's the thing: if you were healthy, you might get really, really sick, but hey, you gotta bounce back.
Our Black or Hispanic were disproportionately affected by the COVID pandemic, and that disparity now is presenting itself in maternal death rates as well.
To prevent future maternal deaths,
So maybe the stress of the pregnancy on top of it.
The U.S. maternal mortality rate is.
I don't understand. I don't understand. Are they saying the cough is racist?
No. See, here's the thing: people will say that it's the treatment of the cough for Blacks and browns, but what it is Blacks tend to be Black women.
They have that sugar foot.
Way friggin' 20, 30 pounds more than white women and Asian women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's far higher than that of other developed nations. But the big question is, why is that?
Joining us this morning to discuss is Allison Greenberg, CEO and co-founder of Ruth Health. Allison, thanks for being with us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me, Lucy and Emily.
Absolutely. Let's get right into it. We know this is a big problem. Tell us about the maternal mortality rate in the U.S. and what accounts for it being so high.
Yes. Well, as you mentioned, here in America, we have the highest maternal mortality rate of any nation in the developed world. If you look at that on a broader spectrum internationally, ours is on parallel with that of Romania or Latvia. But the U.S. spends the highest amount on healthcare of any nation in the developed world. So we're not seeing our outcomes.
Also spend the highest amount on ho-hos and friggin'
Oreos.
Yeah.
Match up with our spending.
That's one thing that the Europeans and like South America stuff do better than America is candy. Man, oh man, that's the thing that anytime that I was over in
probably
UK
not
or
poison.
anywhere else. Oh man, I had to stop at a store and just dump a whole bunch of candy in my bag. Because man, oh man, you guys made some pretty good chocolate in the UK, man. Woo.
Dude, Hershey's
But
chocolate.
our candy is poison.
Disgusting.
What's that?
Our candy is like poison.
But here's the thing. But you know why Hershey's chocolate tastes weird to you Europeans, right?
Has it got something to do with some powder or something?
It's not chocolate.
No. Hershey's chocolate itself still is, but the concept of milk chocolate comes from the United States. When they make milk chocolate, the milk sours a little bit, which makes the chocolate have a little bit of tartness to it and sourness to it, which is why it's so people who come from Europe and South America what the hell? Why is this chocolate taste? Has this gone bad?
Yeah, it's like bitter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
And it probably has metal in it too.
Yeah.
And that's largely because our prenatal.
Did you guys know? You guys know Yingling, the beer company?
Yeah. Yingling,
You
yeah.
guys know that they make ice cream?
What?
Yeah, Yingling makes ice cream.
Cool.
Okay, I'm going to keep an eye out for
Because
this.
during Prohibition, they couldn't make beer, so they decided to make ice cream.
Their facilities for other things.
Yeah, so they still make ice cream to this day.
Postpartum care is just not robust enough. We're not meeting patients where they are.
But you can't get people to have children at the ideal age and to live a healthy life. That's their choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's their choice.
And we're experiencing
if they're hitting the crack pipe
and
have kids, that's not healthy.
We have extremely high C-section rates in this country.
I don't give a damn. Oh, it says extremely high C-section rates too. You know? I'm telling you, they usually do C-sections when birth conditions aren't ideal. You know
there's no other. That's like no other choice.
That means. You know what I'm saying? No joke.
Crazy.
All right, you guys, we're at the 3:04 mark, I think. No, we're at 3 hours and 10 minutes. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys for being here, guys. Thursday, guys. Guys, the UK has fallen. That'll be the friggin' topic for Thursday, man. You know, so guys, anyone who wants to join, I want a lot of you guys on the panel. Anonymous is going to be here to let us know his background as a person who was born in London and lived there until recently and got the hell out of there. You're in Canada now, right?
Yeah, I'm slowly moving my way south.
For he himself has said it, and it's clearly to his credit that he is an Englishman. He remains an Englishman.
So proud.
Anyways, guys, watch the HMS Pinafore. You know, that's
yeah.
You remember on The Simpsons, Bart?
Yeah.
I was the entire
that's what I was just
score
thinking of. Yeah.
to the HMS Pinafore.
It was Silent Bob, Sideshow Bob on that boat, and it's supposed to be that Cape Fear, like it's a remake of that Cape Fear movie.
Yeah.
And there's a Union Jack comes like down behind.
Yeah,
him.
Sideshow Bob is my favorite character from South Park. He's so classy.
Yeah. It's the fact that he's like a jester as well. That's what's so great.
Yeah. It'd be an honor to be murdered by Sideshow Bob.
Here you go.
We can only hope.
There you go.
Oh, did you find it?
No. This is the actual song. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Can I play this?
I think so. Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Do it as it ends. Yeah. I had this on DVD. I watched it so many times.
Yeah.
This man, he remains an
That's just a.
And Bart starts
flag
clapping
right
before his own death.
Oh no, dude! Where's the one guy who sings? Yeah. Anyways, yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys. I'll catch you guys on Thursday. And yeah, guys, take it easy. Bye, guys. See you. Anonymous. Still more. Thanks. Bye, guys.
Yeah, thanks, AJ.